Guys, what's up, everybody? Sorry, I didn't mean to keep you waiting. That YouTube's down kind of backed me up because I was online trying to figure it out as well as chatting with you guys. Wait, why is that? Everything's backwards. Anyway, I had to figure out how to somebody keeps reporting me for not having closed captions. Not somebody, not keeps. This is the second time. Sometimes on lives it doesn't show up, and they like make a report and say that I should have closed captioning, but sometimes there's just not that option on lives. I kind of understand it. So unless if you manually put them in, there's no way. Have you guys ever tried to manually put in something, especially for a couple hour live, like to manually put in, because you have to actually make it come up at the exact time you say it. So it's not just about typing everything you say, it's about putting it at the exact time of everything you say. It's very time consuming. I would never be able to do that for all my lives. But anyway, so I got that taken care of. I had to find the setting. And are you guys able to chat fine, everybody? Let me put this on. Why do I look more blurrier than normal? That's weird. Do you guys see that? It just looks, hold on, let me see here. I got both of my computers on. I got it running. I have my old computer streaming, and then my new one, I'm going to share the screen and stuff. So how is everybody? Let me say hi to y'all. Let me just check a setting here real quick and make sure I have the, I have it under the highest resolution. Yeah, okay. All right. Anyway. So how is everybody? How about that YouTube shutting down? That was crazy. Wow, it seems like my audio is off. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe it's just because they shut down now. Everything is just not up as clear as everything. Let me see who's all here. Megan J, what's up? Britton Lawless, Scout Inquire, what is up? Cake Low, Angelina, Jay Suarez, Miss Bad Kitty, Shiny Catcher Christy, Dave Bellamy, Ninja, RG9. How are you doing? How about you two? Oh, how are ya? Audio seems fine. Okay. Well, so the audio just didn't seem matched up, and then the video just seems a little bit more blurry, but oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. At least we have YouTube, guys. I was kind of freaking out too because I don't have a TV in my room, so every night I watch it going to bed, and I don't really watch TV. I just watch YouTube. I mean, and then that's my job too. YouTube. I mean, my channel. So wow, I was kind of freaking out for a minute. How long was it down? Because I didn't even realize. Because I must not have tried to get on it all day or something. Because I didn't realize until I did my reminder, and then I seen everybody like, oh my God. And then I tried to click on a video and I couldn't click on anything. I was like, oh my God, everything is off. I don't think I've never personally seen it where every video was out. Have you guys ever seen it like that? Oh, it was only less than an hour. Okay. I thought I heard somebody say it was all day. That's why I was like, whoa. Hey, Vincina, Shiny Catcher Christy. Barb, what's up? I'll have to share your pictures. So an hour, that's not bad. I had a big reminder, like when you do the stream and it's like YouTube is down. It said it was only down for some people, but do you think some people was actually able to watch it? I don't know. Everybody, you guys have all said, I don't think I've talked to one person that was able to watch it, but I mean, there are millions of people in the world, so I don't know. Hey, Sweet Tea, Linda. All right, y'all. So I actually wasn't even going to do a live today. I was going to edit some videos because I haven't done a recorded video in so long. And then Randy sent me this message, and then I remembered some other news that I found about this Chris Watts thing. So I'm like, well, I'll talk about a couple of these two new Chris Watts gossip kind of stuff. And then I forgot about the whole Kresha. I always say her name wrong. Kresha K. I know I'm not saying it right, but she had sent me a messenger message a couple of days ago about the whole Joseph Ryan investigation. So I figured, hey, we could talk about all three of this stuff because maybe some of you guys aren't aware of all this stuff going on. So I don't know where to start first. I guess we could start. What do you guys want to do first, the Chris Watts or the Lori Vallow one? Christine Miller. You guys have probably heard about the couple Chris Watts things. Well, actually, one of them is kind of from a few days ago, and then one, I think the article just came out today, and there's like court documents to back it up, but it was the same source as the other one. So, okay, CDT, what's up? Judy Covington, oh my God, how are you? CDT, I just realized you have a channel, right? I think you're the channel I watched the Chris Watts tapes on. You played those, right? I kept thinking, I was seeing you at the last couple lives. I'm like, why do I know that name? Why? There's something more than just being on lives. And then I checked and I was like, oh my God, I think you're the channel that I watched for those Chris Watts things, because it wouldn't let, for some reason on my phone, I couldn't watch it. It was coming up the same screen. I couldn't watch the stuff on Facebook. I don't know. It was really weird. I explained it that night. I'm like, I don't understand. I didn't think it played, and I was watching messages and everybody was talking about it like they were watching. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because you know how it was late. I'm like, I don't see anything. What's going on? And I tried to message to the people in the comments, like, you guys are watching it. It was still showing the same screen where it wasn't playing. And then Keiko, actually, I think it was you that emailed me. Your channel was like, here, it's on this channel. So I was able to watch it because of you. I was able to watch it. Because if not, I would have been so behind, because I did a live after. I already had it planned to chat about it after. And I would have been so behind, because I don't know when I would have been able to figure out that I would have had to go on my laptop to watch it. I don't know. It was just a mess. It wouldn't play on my phone, but on my laptop, it did end up working. But you saved me that night. Anyway, okay, so no, I don't blame you, CDT. I was hoping you would take it down. I even said, I think on that live I did, I was like, man, I hope she's probably going to take it down. I hope she takes it down, because that channel, yeah, they were talking about that. I don't know if you saw, they were talking about like coming after people and stuff. So I figured, yeah, just don't upload it, because you could do lives and just choose not for them to upload, and it's just for the lives. I think a lot of people do it that way. I don't think everybody uploads their lives. I just have it on the setting where it just uploads it. But anyway, I wish I would have done that for the reels. I did it from the first one. I streamed that first Chris Watts thing on TV, and I took it down right away because I was scared, and it was fine. And then the second one, the reels one, I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. This first one was fine. Well, I kept it up a couple hours. Was it like an hour? But I was like, the first one, I think I just freaked out a little bit, so I'll keep it up. I think I was just being overly paranoid, and so I kept it up, and I got a strike. It's like, gosh darn it. Why didn't I why didn't I just feel like I did the first time, and I don't know, I just got too brave, I think. But anyway, so yeah, there's a couple things. The old one is, and it is actually true, I think, because there are some documents, I think, on the first one. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick. I'll do the one I have up first. It's pretty crazy, guys. And okay, hold on, let me share my screen real quick. Oh, I forgot I have both screens. I'm like, I forgot about this one down here. Okay. All right, hold on a second. You guys bear with me here, because this is the first time I've been working with two screens where I could actually, I know when I had Matt's interview, I didn't share anything, so I didn't really get to use the two screens, but I couldn't barely see it, but now I could see it good. Okay, so let me share this screen real quick, and then, all right, hold on a second. Wow, I just made a cup of coffee. I might have to take a sip here, guys. Okay, Chrome, yeah. I don't even know if there's no audio, but I'll just do the audio. Okay, so I know this is I don't, people are like, oh, is this trustworthy or not? But they do have the court documents down here about what's going on. So it is pretty legit, which it makes me mad, but I'll read you some of this. So I don't know if you guys heard about this. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me take off my banner. It's the only thing with this. When I use it for to cover up just oh wait, yeah. Just bear with me. I know it's so cheesy. I took down this banner because I'm going to wash it. Remember the whole mold thing? I think it might have been it because the last live on with Matt, I had it down too, and I didn't get. So let's see how it works today. I didn't get my eyes watering or anything, so it might have been that. So I'm washing that. Okay, so let's see here. Actually, let me. I guess I could make this full screen. Hold on. Okay, so we have sick money grab. Parents of killer dad Chris Watts seek $450,000 insurance for slain wife. So you'll see, though, they split it somehow. Well, let me read it. It says Chris Watts took out a $450,000 insurance policy on his wife, Shanann Watts, and daughters Bella 4/3 prior to their deaths. That policy paid out in full in the wake of their murders, with just one problem. Both Shanann's parents and Chris's parents said that the money belonged to them. This all came to light after Cindy and Ronnie Watts were named in a civil complaint this summer. OK has obtained a copy of the court document, which was filed by Zurich America Insurance Company. Hold on. I don't have my comments up. Okay. All right. So this. Oh, okay. Where am I at? That's the next one we're going to look at. They have a little thing. Okay. This complaint explained. So I could either read it under the documents or read this. I'll just read it in the article, but they're just explaining this court document, what it all explains. But it's a little bit easier to read in the in this because it's bigger. So, okay. It says, under the policy, an employee of Anadarko was eligible to purchase an amount of principal sum for the accidental death benefit. Chris Watts elected to purchase the principal sum of $500,000. Chris Watts was the insured as defined in the policy. Shanann Watts, CC Watts, and Bella Watts were all covered persons and covered dependents as defined in the policy. By endorsement, the policy specified that the principal sum for a covered dependent would be a set percentage of the insured principal sum. The principal sum for Shanann Watts was the spouse of Chris Watts was 60% of Chris Watts' principal sum of $300,000. The principal sum for CC and Bella was dependent children of Chris Watts was 15% of Chris Watts' principal sum, or $75,000 each. So we should figure that out. So what did the first one said? 60% of $300,000. So let me see what that is, guys. Might as well figure it out, right? Oh, where's my calculator? Okay. Somebody probably is a math. You could probably, if you guys already have it figured out, let me know. Somebody probably just did it in their head, I'm sure. So $180,000 is what they would get for that 60% of $300,000. So that's what they would get for Shanann, and then it said about $75,000 each for Bella and Celeste. So let's add them all together. So that's $330,000. So remember, he took a $500,000 life insurance. So from what they're saying, they would get $330,000 from those percentages. Okay. So let's finish reading this here. The filing went on to explain that Shanann and the girls met all the necessary criteria to receive a full payout, but that Chris would not be able to receive the money. Chris Watts, as a killer, may not acquire the benefits owed for the deaths of Shanann, Cece, and Bella. Under the policy, under statute states the filing. This is known as the Slayer statute. Let me take a sip of my coffee, guys. Sorry. Thank you, Rita, LaBoy. Thank you. Let me see what you said. I can't believe they let him have the farm in his... Oh, have the fam in his cell. I know. Yeah, there's a lot of things that make me mad about this. Oh, yeah, taxes, Angelina. You're right. You're right. Still a heck of a lot of money, you know? For me, at least. It's a lot of money for me. Even half of that's a lot of money for me. Okay, so let's finish here. Sorry if there might be some words that I might not say correct, but I'll do my best here. This could have been a problem, but Chris appeared to have addressed this prior to the policy paying out. His parents had other plans, though, according to the complaint. Chris Watts has waived any interest in any insurance benefits and directed that all such be paid to Shanann Watts' estate. A copy of the order dated June 25th, 2019, in the probate case for the estate of Shanann Watts, case number 2018 PR 190, is attached here to as Exhibit C. So I'll show you those documents in a minute, but I'll read these first. The statute does not address whether following such a direction by a killer would constitute an improper, wrongful acquisition of an interest by that killer. Huh. What are they? What are they saying? Because it was his request that following what he's saying might not. That's. Am I reading that right? It's very interesting. Okay. As Chris Watts has no living descendants and no spouse, any disclaimed share of an intestate estate would go to his surviving parents, Ronnie and Cindy Watts, under Colorado. I'm not going to read all these numbers. The state of Shanann Watts through Franklin Rusek has made a claim for the benefits owed for the deaths of Shanann Watts, $300,000, and CC $75,000, and Bella $75,000. Wait, what is that? I want to make sure because it said the principal of Shanann Watts as a spouse of Chris Watts was 60% of Chris Watts. Oh, because they're just saying. Oh, so wait, maybe that wasn't the total because they're saying 300,000 and that's before they took the 60%. So when they say 75,000 each, is that before they even did the 15%? So maybe they're not going to get quite that much. Now I see how they're wording that. So let me just see out of curiosity. Hold on. If I'm doing that right, I think, because why would they have done one way and one the other? No, it can't be like, I mean, that'd be stupid. So let's do what 15%. Hold on. This calculator sucks. So that would only be, hold on. I'm just curious just to, and then plus 180,000. Not only. Why am I even saying only? That's still a lot of money. So there'd be a total of 202,500 if we took 15% of the 75,000 each. So that's still a lot of money, regardless how you look at it. And then taxes, like Angelina said. Oh, Sarah Perkins, new member. I'm going to be uploading some new member videos. I got this one at G from our Halloween, and then I got a couple in the process. I just have to get them done. I was going to do some of those tonight, but I decided to do this live instead because I don't know, there's some interesting things to talk about. But thank you, Sarah, for joining. Sarah Perkins, new member. Yeah. All right. Now where are we at? So hold on, guys. Okay, so we're down here. So it says the Watts have made a claim for these same benefits as the parents of Chris Watts. The Ruseks have made a claim for these same benefits as the parents of Shanann Watts. This resulted in the two parties going to court to fight for the money. And in the end, the insurance company washed its hands of the entire matter by just depositing the funds into an account that was then paid out to the lawyers in the case. So the motion to dismiss states on August 18th, 2020, the court issued its order granting plaintiffs unopposed motion to interplead funds into the court's registry for dismissal with prejudice and for the permanent injunction directing plaintiff to pay the policy proceeds of $450,000 into the registry of the court. So what up with these percentages then? Why were they even giving it? Was I reading that wrong with the percentages? Because I know how to do percentage. I mean, I was doing the percentages right, so I don't know why they even did the percentage. Because 450,000 is way more than what they said. Does anybody understand this stuff? Explain what those percentages meant. That I thought that they were saying that's how much that they would get. Like they would get, 60% of for Shanann's and 15% of the kids. But what did I read wrong? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, I just got to know. The dependent of children was 15% of Chris Watts' principal sum, or 75,000. Oh, I did read it wrong. It's or. Okay. I did read it wrong, guys. I'm sorry. All that math, and I didn't even need it. No, it was, I love math. I mean, that wasn't a lot of math, but still, yeah, you're right. I did read it wrong. So it is, I see what they're saying. Okay. So yeah, 450,000. So wow, a lot more even. That was the 60% is what they were saying, right? 60% or 300,000, 75,000 or 50. Yeah. So it's the or thing. All right. So, let me just finish this here. Sorry, I keep stopping. I just want to see. I know, Angelina. I'm going to read that next. Yeah, that was the other one. But this one I already had up, and then it's right here. Look. Yeah, that's what I was going to read next. So just hold your horses there, buddy. Those are the two things I was going to talk about. Oh, you said hold up. I thought you worded it different. Okay. Anyway, where are we? Hold on. Okay. So the plaintiff paid the policy proceeds into the registry of the court on August 25th, 2020. Defendants Franklin Rusek as personal representative of the state of Shanann Watts, Ronnie Watts and Cindy Watts, Franklin Rusek and Sandra Rusek. Collectively, defendants have reached a settlement in this matter. Defendants requested that the court order that the $450,000 paid by plaintiff into the registry of the court be dispersed in the full to the Grant and Hoffman blah 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 account. And then they will disperse the funds pursuant to the settlement between the defendants. If not, it was not revealed how the money was split between the two families, and lawyers for both did not return requests for comment. So who knows if they just split it evenly or if they, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I guess if you look at it legally, they both do. I guess they both would have the rights to that. But if you look at it morally and what Chris did, that was, yeah, it's Chris's son. So then they're entitled to that too. But Chris took away their lives, like the other family's lives. They took away Shanann. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So if you look at it like morally, you got to just like be like, wait, why should Chris's side get any? Because he's the one that caused all this, you know? So I don't know. I mean, like instinctively, I can't even say that word. I want to be like, no, that's not right. That's not right that the Watts would get any, but legally, I guess, I don't know. No, I mean, I don't think it's right. I think it should have just went to Shanann's estate. Let me see what the comments are saying. Because, like, how could they even ask for it? I mean, Chris is the one that did that. You know, he's the one that caused this. He's the one that took away everybody. I don't think his family should get anything because of that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And that's what I keep thinking too. I mean, they are the grandparents too, but I don't know. I mean, I know like thinking with your heart and stuff, you're just like emotionally, you're like, oh, that's bullcrap. The Rusek should have it all. But then if you really think about it logically, then it's like, oh, that makes sense, you know? So I don't know. I just wanted to see how you guys felt about that and just let you know, because I didn't know if you guys were aware of that. So here's the court documents. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, shoot. Stupid. I hate when they have them in like that. I could have just yeah. Oh well. I mean, we know what it says. I mean, I could read it, but I don't know if you guys could read it. It's just basically what they summed up. I just want to see if there's anything added that. Yeah, basically. Yeah, so that's that. Wonder how Chris feels about that. Because, his initial thing, he said he wanted it to go into Shanann's estate, basically to the Ruseks. And then, I just wonder if he was a part of the parents of the Watts, fighting, basically. Do you think? Or do you think he was just out of it and they just did it? Yeah, exactly, Chelsea. That's something I meant to say too. I was trying to think of like everything. Yeah. So yeah, he's still alive. But I guess though they would say they lost their son too, though. I know their argument would be like, oh, we lost our son because he's in jail and they don't get to see him. He's in prison. And I know it's his fault. I'm just saying I'm sure that would be their argument for it. But no, I see where I definitely agree with what you're saying. He is still alive and he's the one that made that choice, so I don't know. No, I don't think. Vincina, that's a good. I don't know. That was probably in the back of his head as far as, if he thought he was going to get away with it. I don't know how he even thought that he could possibly get away with it. But if that thought, well, narcissists would think that, But so, yeah, so if he really thought he was going to get away with it, yeah, I'm sure he was thinking about that insurance money. So him and NK could go live it up and have, $500,000. Heck yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't guess that that's the motive. But money is a part of the huge motive if you think about it, because instead of getting a divorce and then having to pay child support and having to, I think he was afraid of, how long were they married? I think it's over 10 years you get alimony, right? Isn't that the way it works? They were only married 8 years, right? But anyway, it would have been expensive. And yeah, I'm sure it was a part of it, but I don't think that was, some people commit a murder and that is the sole motive. Like that's the sole purpose because the insurance money. I don't think it was necessarily the only motive, but yeah, NK was the huge motive. I agree. But I'm sure he had his eye on that money too. So, depends on the state whether you get the alimony. Okay. Yeah, I'm not that knowledgeable in the whole alimony thing. I remember I just read somewhere, learned somewhere that 10 years, but yeah, I guess it would, maybe every state's different. So no, you still get alimony. Oh, really? Wow. What about in Colorado? Does anybody know? Because they live in Colorado, and I think they even got married in Colorado, right? Wonder what the laws are there. Yeah, Angela, but that's the thing. That's why I'm wondering. I don't know if Chris had anything to do with this, because if you saw, he just, basically gave it up and conceded basically to have it go to Shanann's estate. So I wonder if they just did it behind his back. Maybe he knew about it, but I don't know if it would have necessarily been what he wanted. What do you think? Because you heard him on the phone when they're talking all this crap about Shanann, and he's trying to say, no, she was a wonderful woman and stuff. They don't listen. So I don't know. I can't say for sure that Chris was for this, but nowadays, who knows with this appeal, if he's really trying to appeal, who knows what's in his head now. I don't really know. And now I want to show you this other thing that it was actually the same company or OK USA. It was the same people that put this other one out. But I think it's true because there's some documents that back that up too. I'll show you here in a minute. I just wanted to read some of your guys' comments. Okay, they married and they're living in Colorado. Yeah, maybe they did get married in North Carolina, but weren't they? Oh, wait, did they get married? Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. I was thinking about they didn't have Belle and Cece till they moved to Colorado, but you're right. I think they did get married first before they moved. Okay, Chloe. But so you're saying even they wouldn't pay out to like the families like they did here? That's not normal for insurance? So I wonder why they are here. Let me see. May not acquire the benefits owed. So the one thing is the Slayer statute, but it's saying the filing went on to explain that Shanann and the girls met all the necessary criteria to receive the full payout, but that Chris would not be able to receive the money. It's probably more, I bet you, Kate, if they're suspicious and they could kind of prove or have evidence that they took out the insurance, the life insurance for that purpose. But I think in Chris's case, he probably took it out like years ago, probably when they first got married. Maybe did it say what year? So they probably weren't suspicious that he did that for the purpose of his plan to kill them to get the money. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? And then there's some people that do it just for that. They'll take it out and that's their plan. And that they try to scam, it's almost like scamming the insurance company too. But they probably came to the conclusion that it was a legit insurance policy. He just happened to kill them, that wasn't the purpose. I mean, that wasn't the necessary motive. Let me see what year or when it does it say. I'm sure they said it. Once again, I can't talk right when I do. It's like somebody's holding my tongue or something. It's like I can't get the right words out. Okay. Oh, that's when I just want to see if it says when he actually took out the under the palm. No. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if it'll tell me. Oh, no. Did anybody happen to see or remember if it said? Yeah, exactly. Yep. So what I'm saying is they probably saw and they probably came to the conclusion by an investigation that I'm sure they have to investigate every situation, every death before they pay it out. So they probably came to the conclusion in their investigation of this that wasn't the purpose, that it was legit life insurance and they met the criteria. It was a real life insurance policy and the murders just happened. It wasn't a part of it, so that's what I'm guessing. And if they found out that it was for that, then they wouldn't have paid anybody, I'm sure. But my guess is I'm sure he did it relatively soon after he got the job, don't you think? That's what I'm trying to see if it says. I don't think it said the date that he got it, no. Daughters for... Oh, but it was probably years ago, I bet, huh? Anyway, so that's that. $6 million. Wait, he owes him $6 million? What do you mean? So let me show you this other pretty interesting thing this came out a few days ago, maybe last week or something. So you guys are probably, a lot of you might be aware of this one. And very interesting. Hold on. I should be able to just click on it because I saw it. Yeah, here we go. So I don't know if you guys heard about this one. Crazy. But I'm thinking, our mind goes to a certain scenario in our head when we hear underwear and lube, right? That it's for them too, but maybe he just, because it said like he was trying to help this guy out. So maybe this guy just wanted it and he wanted a nice pair of boxers. Because I don't know if you guys ever been in jail, but not the boxers, the underwear, I'm sure with the men's boxers or whatever they give the men for underwear are disgusting. I mean, you get used underwear. They're like wool. They're not comfortable. So, Chris has the luxury of having a family that puts money on his commissary so he could buy his Fruit of the Loom. I forget what brand they said of underwear that are like hot and just like regular underwear you'd wear outside of jail, so it could just be, he was just giving him a nice pair of underwear to wear and lube for whatever this guy, wants it for. Because he was just helping him out. It could just be as innocent as that. I don't know. Or it could be that maybe it's for them too and their little activities they do. I don't know. But it doesn't necessarily mean that. That's why I just want you guys to keep an open mind. It could go either way, because trust me, a normal pair of underwear would be very valuable. Their underwear, so they're not comfortable in jail. Just trust me. Okay, so, but it could be, I don't know, could be a little bit more. Let me know what you guys think. I'll read you this article and let me know what your guys' opinion are. So, killer dad of Chris Watts discipline. Don't you love how they always call him killer dad? After his underwear and lube were found in another man's cell. And, it has a name on it because, in jail, they're going to have your name on your underwear. And even if you buy them from the, your own or whatever, they're always going to have your name, right? In prison. I said jail, prison. That drives a lot of people nuts when I use it the wrong term. Oh my God, prison. Okay, so yeah, let's read this. Sorry, I just keep reading some of your guys' comments to see. Okay. So Chris Watts lost his prison privileges for 2 weeks after his underwear was found in another man's cell. OK has obtained an incident report that reveals Watts' underwear, petroleum jelly, assorted toiletries, and books were found in a fellow inmate Dylan Tallman's cell. At the same time, Watts had been making phone calls to members of Tallman's family. He had not only called Tallman's mother multiple times, but had his own parents contact Tallman's mother and girlfriend with messages. The content of those messages is unknown, but the report notes that they were both phone and text messages. Chris Watts... Oh, this is another article. We'll have to click on that after. I didn't read that one. Anyway, the incident occurred in July and resulted in Tallman being punished for unauthorized transfer of property, unauthorized forms of communication, and possession of contraband, miscellaneous. Watts was also punished, losing his phone privileges for 2 weeks and being banned from purchasing goods at the canteen for 30 days. The relationship between Watts and Tallman is unclear. Tallman has a lengthy history of infractions at Dodge Correctional Institution. He is currently suing multiple employees at Dodge, which is how the Watts incident came to light. In one filing, Tallman writes that after a corrections officer told him he was not going to heaven, that Watts had to calm him down for an hour. Tallman has said in legal filings he will drop all his complaints if the state will agree to transfer him from the maximum security prison to a mental health facility. He has been in and out of prison for most of his life, though the 27-year-old inmate has never been charged with a violent felony. Instead, he has been sentenced. I cannot talk today. Wow. On charges involving drug possession, retail theft, less than 500, and a single count of arson. I wonder, does anybody know how long this Tallman is in prison for? Is it for like a long time, or is he getting out soon? I know they say he is going to get out, but is he still going to be in for many years or anything? I don't know. I never really looked into him. Let's see. Okay. He has written a book about his life, and OK has learned that he and Watts are working together on a book of prayers. Watts has said that the prayer is how he communicates with his dead family members. The punishment for the July incident seems to have been more severe because Tallman had committed both of these infractions before. He had another inmate making calls for him in April and had also been found with canteen products that were not purchased by him at the facility. Later in the day, inmate Watts, Christopher, number 674796, was questioned by Sergeant Mueller and myself since his boxer that were labeled with his name were found in inmate Tallman's room. Inmate Watts admitted to giving inmate Tallman his own personal books, hygiene products from canteen, toothbrush, petroleum jelly, shampoo, soap, coffee, and his own personal Fruit of the Loom boxers, reads the report. Inmate also admitted to calling inmate Tallman's mom for him and having Watts' parents call inmate Tallman's mom and girlfriend also. per DCI handbook, inmates are not allowed to make telephone calls for other inmates. Inmate Watts said that he was aware that he cannot give another inmate his property and did not have permission to give any items away. This is Watts' first major infraction since he was transferred to Dodge. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole after pleading guilty to the murders of his pregnant wife Shanann and 2 daughters Bella and Celeste. The case quickly grabbed... Oh, this is just... Okay, I don't need to read this. And then this, I was trying to read this, but gosh, it's hard to read for some reason. This is the... So, plaintiff Dylan Tallman... This is just some of... Before he move immediately. Yeah, he's trying to get a move from Dodge Prison. But if him and Watts are so chummy, I mean, why would he want to leave? If they're like all buddies, like why not just stay there and finish out his sentence? Let's not be liking it there. It sounds like he's maybe one of those types that knows how to use people to get, just get people to buy him things. And, I'm sure everybody knows that has had a relationship or friendship with one of those types of people that just use the crap out of you and is very good at it. I wonder if he's that type that just kind of uses people because he's gotten in trouble multiple times for having other people's things, though he's doing it. Other people are doing it for him. So I don't know. That's that, but it's hard to read that part. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, let me see what that said. I didn't even see this. So I don't know how, okay, I never really heard of them, but considering that they had the documents, that's why, I trusted the articles. So I'm going to click on this next thing. I don't know. I can't say that this next thing is true because I don't know if it has like some documents to back it up, but we'll see. Let's see. Chris details secret drug abuse that nearly destroyed family. Let's see. I don't know. Are you guys interested in reading that? Let me say hi to you guys real quick. And then we'll check it out. Oh, wow. I look so... Not me, but this looks... I think I have a couple ideas, though, about maybe how to figure this out. I think I'm going to try out a few things in the next couple weeks so it doesn't look... look like I have a wall. Oh, well, it's fine as long as you guys don't mind. Let me read some of the chat and then we'll go on to the next thing. Oh, wait, you guys weren't even able to see that next thing because, hold on a second. That's why. Yeah, I'm going to have to, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to remove, no. Okay, all right, so. Hold on. I don't need that up. Or wait. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. Okay. Just want to exit out some of this stuff. Okay, so let me see how everybody is. But what's let's take Elizabeth. Oh. What are you guys chatting about? Hello from Alberta, Canada. Hey, Purple Passion 28. I'll read that article in a minute. I just want to say hi to y'all. See who came and stopped in. Megan J. What is that noise? Computer malfunction and what? Can you guys hear me? That was weird. Hold on, I gotta see something. It said like the USB malfunctioned. It has to be some kind of scam or something. As long as you guys could hear me, right? Okay. Because it said the thing connected to my USB malfunctioned and it's not working, but it's my mic and my camera. So yeah, you guys could hear and see me. Okay. Oh wait, let me read this. Okay, so Amy, you said I thought the same thing, Gina. They said that Chris Watts told them that the truth about what really happened. Wait, told them? Who's them, Amy? I don't know. Someone needs to research these. Oh yeah. I think he definitely did hear them. Are you talking about when he was on his way home? Because he could watch The Ring and they were sitting right there. Maybe you're not even talking about that. When they first pulled up and like Nicole and her son were sitting out there like right in the front where the Ring doorbell cam is. I mean, he could have been watching and listening the whole time as he's probably freaking out on his way home. He stops off at the dumpster and throws away whatever he threw away. He's probably freaking out. So yeah, I definitely do think he was listening as on his way home. I don't know if that's what you were referring to, but Linda, Tammy, what's up? Christina, Tina Medley, Fur Mama. Why would the house holding an inmate with a permanent inmate? I know. That is kind of weird that he would be in the same area as Watts when he's just going to be in for like a shorter period of time and it's not like a violent crime. Is that normal? Wouldn't they keep like the more like violent crimes people together, inmates together? I don't know though. Yeah. Can you? I would. Oh, Vincina, I would love to. Oh, everybody, wouldn't you have loved to see his face when he got busted for that? Because you know how he is. He's so embarrassed about what other people think. So the fact that his boxers and lube were found in an inmate's cell. Oh God, what would people think of him? He was probably freaking out. I would love to freaking see his face when he got caught with that. We know how emotional he got when, oh, what would my work? Oh my God, my workers are gonna, no way, don't bring them or don't bring them there. Remember where no, God, no, don't bring them to survey to find what he did. I'm sorry, I'm just reading some here. He listed off all the other things he gave the guy probably on his fingers. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Can you guys explain? I'm lost here. You're talking about a specific situation here, and I'm trying to follow. Could somebody explain it? Something that he said? What? Or that he was Dodge prison's first stop for a lot of prisoners. Oh, is it? Okay. I thought it was more for like high risk, like there was a lot of people that commit certain types of crimes that they would send there because they'd be safer and not so much judged, especially in the area that he was at. I thought that's why they put him there, people that do things to kids and stuff like that. But I don't know. I know exactly, Tamika. Good call. The good point. Yep. Very good point. What's up, Annie? Yeah, I remember that big thing when Trent came out and Trent Bolt or whatever, and then the big debate is if Chris, was gay, if he wasn't gay. There was a big debate, and so now this is very interesting. I'm sure that debate will happen again because of this new thing. But I don't know. I mean, some people do things in prison that they normally wouldn't do, especially when you're spending, your life in prison. But Sweet dreams. Wait, you're having trouble sleeping with a name like that? Wait, where'd you go, Sweet dreams? With a name like that? Very ironic there. Would that be the right word for it? But what is it because of this case though? What's up, weird mom? Megan J, you should come on after. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to read this other article, and I would like to maybe talk about the Valos thing real quick. And then, you know how I am, my OCD about getting all the topics that I have on my title or thumbnail out of the way. And then I feel like then we could talk about whatever. But I don't know if you want to come discuss. I know last time I didn't see your text until after. I was kind of disappointed. Like, oh, shoot, I would have loved to have you come up. Let's see. What do we got? Linda, Chris had a booty call. I know. I mean, there's probably is a good chance that maybe that's what it was. I mean, what the heck? It sounds like he spends a lot of time with this guy. They're writing a book together. He's comforting him. I mean, that's the only intimacy you get, really, because he doesn't. I mean, for the rest of his life, he doesn't get to touch anybody else, or actually physically. Will he ever get like visiting, like a normal visit? Do they ever get to do it where there's not a screen, or does it depend on the prison? Because I know as far as now, it's always with the screen, right? I don't know how that works though. Hey, Cynthia, did she come out with another video yet? I haven't even looked. I don't even want to give a little support over there, but I would be curious if she did come out with another video. I don't know if I'd watch it or not, but Watts no visit. Oh, so wait, is it the whole prison doesn't get any visits in person? I thought that was a thing that people got in prison. Oh yeah, Gina, duh, because of the COVID. That's yeah. Even if, but if let's say there was no COVID, would he get visits in person? That's what I'm not sure. Okay, so tell me about Tallman's girlfriend. What does she talk about? I mean, she's coming on channels to do interviews and stuff, huh? I mean, does she have any insight into this? Is that what you guys are talking about? That Chris told this Dylan and she's aware of it? All right, guys, we'll read. Well, let me see what you guys responded. I'm going to read that next article. Let's see. She was in. So wait. Was this guy Dylan? Was he with this girl before he went into prison, or did he meet her like while he was in prison? I know that sounds like a weird question, but I'm just curious because you're saying that she was a sub of what's his name. So I don't know. Something seems a little weird about that, huh? Getting letters to AD. What? Are you serious? What are you guys talking about? I don't. What? Has Chris. Oh, her name is Chrissy? Yeah, okay. I was going to say that sounds more like it. That it was after. Okay, so this could all be kind of a planned, maybe, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, thanks, Allie's mom. I was wondering that. Wait, you're saying this Chrissy girl, she met him after well, no, that happens all the time. What am I talking about? I was gonna say and now they're engaged, but that does happen a lot. Okay, so wow. So Chrissy, that's weird. So Chrissy is the name of the girlfriend, of the fiance too, because you know how Chrissy Poo or who gave him that name, Chrissy Poo? I forget. Wait, no, I don't forget. Why can't I think of his name? I love that guy. All right, so let me hold on. You know what I need to do? Hold on, y'all. I gotta see something real quick. You guys, just bear with me real quick. And then we're gonna read that article, but I just have to see something. All right. All right, I think everything's good. Okay, so let me read this article, guys. That's crazy. I didn't realize all this was going on, but I don't watch what's his name, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so let me see here. Let's read this. Okay, that's wow, that's some story. That's some love story, huh? Trying to write a letter to I don't know, psychopath, but a freaking murderer that murders his whole family and then ends up meeting her fiance because the murderer gives the letter to another inmate, and then somehow you guys get engaged. So you're saying all prisons are like that now? You don't have no fit. I guess that's the way people prefer it probably anyway, but you have no physical contact. That's would be sad, really. But they deserve it. What am I talking about? I'm starting to feel bad for these murderers because most people that are, I would hope if you're in there for life, it's for murder. But you know what makes me sad though, and I'm glad, thank God, I love the Innocence Project, getting these innocent people out, but people that are in there and that actually really didn't do it, and they've spent like their whole lives. Some people would have already died in there that would never did it. Some people on death row. Some people that just spent their whole life and then ended up dying of natural causes. And thank God for people or groups like the Innocence Project. And I don't know if is there any other organization that does that, but that are fighting for some of these people, because it's sad to think of that. When you hear that, you'll hear like, oh, this guy spent how many years on death row, and usually you'll hear it when they're about to get out or they end up getting out, which is awesome, but then they've spent how long of their life already in prison. So anyway, all right, let's read this next thing, guys. Like I said, I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I haven't read it yet. I just saw it pop up and when I was reading the other one, so it seemed kind of interesting. Let's see. Chris Watts details. Let me make sure this is on here. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. That's what I want to do. Make it. Okay. So Chris Watts details secret drug abuse that nearly destroyed family. Sudden addiction in the wake of his wedding to Shanann wreaked havoc on the family. Chris Watts opened up about the many cracks in his marriage shortly after being sentenced to life in prison without parole for murdering his family. In an interview with authorities conducted in the Wisconsin prison cell, Watts admitted his marriage was strained and that his wife, Shanann, had been estranged from his parents, Cindy and Ronnie Watts, at the time of her murder. Oh, are they going to talk? Are they trying to talk about Ronnie or something? That's worded weird, but I wonder if that's. Let's just read it. Because remember, he did talk about that in the interview. But all right. So at the time, Chris, now 35, also told investigators that his father had been so distraught about his son's decision to marry Shanann that the patriarch developed what his son believed to be a cocaine addiction. Wait. That's not what he said. That was when he moved away. Do you guys remember that? They twisted that. That is not what he said in the freaking interview. See? This right now is making me not like this okay. maybe they just got their stories twisted and they misunderstood it. But we know this story like the back of our hand, and we know that's not how it happened. And I guess if you just heard him telling it and you didn't know this, no, because I thought it was pretty clear. You guys reading this? I know it's going to take a minute. I don't even know if I want to read the rest of it because it's wrong right now. And that's misleading. I thought it was just going to talk about like that Chris had a drug abuse problem. Let's just see what else it says. So Watts recounted Watts recounted that the man became hooked on a white powdery substance that was depleting the family's bank account. This is making me mad because they're making it seem like, yeah, his marriage to Shanann caused this. Oh, wow. Okay, anyway, I'm just reading some of the chat. Yeah, I know, Megan. The other ones, they had the documents, and that's why I believed it. That's why I said before I clicked on it, you guys, I haven't seen this. If they don't have, they might not have like anything to back it up, but it sounded interesting, so I thought I'd check it out and see. But now we're learning together, and we learn that this is a bunch of crap. Just for the heck of it, I just want to see what it says, though. When he talked to his father about his addiction, his father immediately changed the subject. Read a report obtained by his father was coping with the fact that he never came back home. Watts had moved from North Carolina to Colorado with Shanann right after his wedding. The relationship between the bride and her in-laws was already strained. Yeah, it's just basically telling the story. You know how his mother believed his father was having an affair, but this is not. They're getting the timing all wrong. And then they're talking about Ronnie had been rapidly losing weight and suffering frequent nosebleeds. Then it just stopped one day. In the same interview, Watts revealed that his parents, Cindy and Ronnie, had urged him to argue that he was a victim of emotional and mental abuse. They thought this might save him at trial and help him avoid a life sentence, explained their son. What is not clear, however, is that if they still believe that it was Shanann. Wait, he didn't even say that. What? That's not what he said. He didn't say that in the interview. Okay, we're not finishing this because somebody's going to come in the wrong spot in this live and think that I'm saying this like as facts when if they don't hear me say that this is crap. I just wanted to finish for, just to see how ridiculous it is. Wow. Okay. Yeah. We're done with this. We are done with this. Wow, guys, that's crazy. Anyway, but you guys have me interested in this other stuff. I didn't even know any of this other stuff was going on. Let's see. I'll put up some stuff, Let's see. The Watts should be ashamed. They should have supported their son years ago. That's what parents are supposed to do. The way Cindy acts now absolutely disgusts me. Yep, I agree, Heather. He lied about so many stupid things. He said Shanann didn't have a tattoo, and she did. Why would he lie? Does anyone know what? Yeah, and remember he said about the scar, too? She had like a scar on her neck, but he says this one that you only see like when she's getting mad on her head or whatever. But I actually did a video of that because I think it was because he didn't want to. This is before he admitted, he confessed. He didn't want to bring attention to the neck because he's already feeling, that, he strangled her. And he's, if that's how you did it, you'd be nervous to bring attention to the neck or talk about it because that's how you killed her, and he was trying to hide that. And the fact when they asked him ways that you could kill somebody, he never said strangle because it's another thing. He just didn't want to bring attention, because maybe he, what if when I say that, if they could pick up, something when I say that because what I did, let me read it up here. But I don't know. I don't remember. You said a tattoo. Wait. Didn't she have a tattoo on... Wait, did she have a tattoo? Hold on, you guys. Tell me. Did she have one on her back or no? Why am I picturing maybe on her back? But if not, I can't picture a tattoo on her. Can you guys explain what you mean? Hold on, let me see what you said. Wait, where is it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, Shanrock. That's what I was thinking. Maybe on her back. No, not Jamelyn. I think when she had surgery, she had a prescription for it. Supposedly, that was what everybody was said. That's why they were debating whether she had some left over. I forget why. Why? How do we know that? I don't know if that's a fact for sure or not. But she had some kind of pain pills when she had that surgery on her neck. So I think that's how it got started. That maybe she had some, but I don't know if it was oxys that she actually had. I know that's what people were saying, but I don't know if that was for sure or not. But just like anybody else, you have surgery, you get, whatever the doctor prescribes and stuff. So, but people were debating whether, maybe she had some left from the surgery. She didn't take them all. And then maybe that's where he got that when he came out and said that he gave her that at, in North Carolina for her headache. Said it was a Tylenol or whatever. No, Heather. No, I don't know. I remember that came out too back a couple years ago about the CPS, but I don't know. Nobody was able to provide like actual documents, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't think anything came of that. Let's see. Yeah, on her neck. That's what I was saying. She had one on her neck. But remember when the cop called her? That's on one of the body cams. He called him to ask for the weights of Cece and Bella, and if they had any scars or markings, and also with Shanann. And he said she had a scar like on her head, on her forehead, and you could only see it like when she got, or no, he said when she was in sun or when she got mad or something, right? Or if she was out in the sun. I think that's what he said, but he never mentioned the scar on her neck, and the scar on her neck was way more noticeable than on her forehead. So I don't know. He was trying to avoid that area. So he said she had one on her face. No, he said on her forehead. Allie's mom. I'm pretty sure he said forehead. Yeah. He did. Yeah, that's what he said, didn't he, Allie's mom? Maybe that's why in my head I interpret it two different ways. Heated like you're mad, you're heated, or heated like you're out in the sun. Didn't the cop say something like that though about the sun after he said that? I think for some reason I'm remembering he said something about being out in the sun, but maybe not. Remind me. I haven't listened to that in a while actually. They played a little small part of it in Netflix. Remember? Didn't they play like a tiny part of that clip? Hot in the sun. Yeah. See how we're all remembering it because how we interpreted what he said, which I think he said heated. And then I think the cop made a remark about that. Yeah. Anyway, but I don't know. Did he say no to the tattoos? I can't remember that. But if you guys are saying he did, huh? I don't know why I just focused when they was talking about the scars, but hey JJ. Hey Gregory. Megan, are you sure you don't want to come on and talk? Don Marie, what's up? Thank you to all my mods. I was just thinking the other day how sometimes I forget to thank you guys, and I should thank you every night. You guys come every night and help me out, so thank you. Yes, K. Chloe, defense mechanism. See, I like how you worded that better. Sometimes mine come out like a preschooler, like I can't say it right, but you guys always help me out with that. Oh, thanks, Barb. Oh, I gotta get your pictures. Remind me when I go into my emails, which I'll have to do when I. Well, no, I guess I don't have to do it, but I will do it when I share my screen. Gregory. Oh, hi, Gregory. Wait, are me? See, Cheyenne, I don't know because it wasn't in her toxicology report. So we know that he gave it to her in North Carolina because he said that. And then remember in that book, if you read the book, she says that he originally said that he did it. He gave it to her twice, once in North Carolina and once that night of that he killed them. But then when she asked him again, or when he explained it again, he only said he did it. He gave it to her that night in North Carolina, which makes the most sense because it wasn't in her system. Which, if he gave it to her that night, it would still be in her system because it was the same day. I mean, it definitely would have been in the toxicology report. So that's why I think he just did that time in North Carolina. I really do think, because why wouldn't it have showed up? Oh wait, Kim, you mean you think like altogether he lied, like that he didn't even give it to her in North Carolina? But I believe that because if you go back to her texts from that time when he supposedly gave it to her, she was describing symptoms you would have from an Oxycontin. Like if your tolerance wasn't high, you weren't used to it, and you weren't even aware you took it, and you're just taking it like not as a everyday user. With me, I got used to taking, I don't know, it's a different story. So yeah, what did she say? She had, she was nauseous. She had, did she say she was itchy? Hold on. Now I forget what she said, but I know there's a few multiple symptoms that went with like opiate symptoms. Remind me, guys, what were they? I could look for my video, or I did it with all the text, but I know you guys could just tell me, right? Itchiness. Did she say she was itchy though? That's why I'm not sure, but itchiness is definitely a symptom. It's just like you're itchy, like it's just weird. I used to get that way all the time, but not every time. It was weird. It didn't happen every time. It would just be like randomly I would itch, like maybe every other time or something. But I remember she said nauseous. She said constipated. Yes, Cheyenne, constipated. That's a definite symptom. But I think that wasn't there something else throwing up. Yeah. I mean, it was like she didn't. It seemed like it wasn't the normal of her being pregnant because she was concerned about it. Remember, she was just like, something's not right. If it was just like her common symptoms of being pregnant, she probably wouldn't have like explained it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think she did. I think he did really give it to her in North Carolina. I really do. Dizziness, yeah. I know, Miss Bad Kitty. That's like, are you kidding me? You're going to give her an Oxycontin and expect her to have a miscarriage? I mean, that was so stupid. And remember, you guys, what was the drug that we concluded that we thought that maybe he thought he misread something and he thought that's what he was giving her? What was it called? Hold on. It was for a miscarriage, and it sounds really similar to Oxycontin. Oxytocin. Hold on. Let me look it up. I'm sure I could find it. And we're thinking maybe if he looked it up and he kind of like just looked at it real quick and misread it or something and then thought, oh, I have an Oxycontin, or I know my sister has one, or, Shanann has an extra one, or that causes a miscarriage, I'll just give her that. And he just read it wrong because it's like really similar. If I'm remembering right. Yeah. Is it oxytocin? Yeah, I think it is. Doesn't that cause a miscarriage? It was one of my mods that was a nurse practitioner, and she's the one that told me about the drug I'm talking about. I think it is oxytocin. I'm trying to see if it causes a miscarriage. And, dumb Chris. I know he's smart in some ways, but yeah, terminate pregnancy. So that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe somebody else misread it and then they told him if somebody else was, helping him and they told him, oh yeah, and then they misunderstood what it was and they said, yeah, I heard Oxycontin and it was really oxytocin. Because I could see how somebody could mix that up. Just having an idiot like telling somebody, or it could have just been him looking it up. Or it could have been a friend that heard something and got it mixed up. But doesn't that make sense, guys? Because that is what causes miscarriage. Yeah, oxytocin, Jen Pearson. Yep. So I'm thinking that could be why, because definitely not oxycodone. I mean, that's not going to cause a miscarriage one time, not even a couple times. All right, let's see. How do I take that off? You don't believe it, Megan? Oh, will cause labor? Hold on, did I read that wrong? This one says terminate pregnancy. So maybe if you're not far enough along to have a birth, a healthy birth of far enough along pregnancy, where if you do go into labor, that it could be a lot, it could survive. I can't even talk right, but it could survive. So if it would induce it, that would be a miscarriage because it wouldn't be able to survive that early. And this one, oh wait, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Wow. See, I don't even want to say some of these words on here because I know there'd be like hot words that would just immediately throw my video into unsuitable. Hold on, let me see. I don't know. It's a possibility that, yeah, this would have way more of an effect than Oxycontin on the pregnancy. So, yeah, either way, it's messed up. The fact that he thought that's the horrible thing. That was his purpose of giving it to her. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, some people don't believe it. I mean, I don't know. I can't say 100%. It just kind of made sense with some of her symptoms. But who knows? You never know. Maybe he was lying about everything. I don't believe a word that guy says. That's the problem. Cheating on behaving like he was sleeping was weird. Yeah, it just was too early, so it would have probably not. Oh yeah, Tammy, go ahead. Let us know. I'll put it up on the screen. The right shows he was already thinking about it. I know that's the sick thing. That he was it was premeditated. That was like learning that, because I don't know, as much as I thought maybe that night or a couple days, but to think like weeks before he was planning this, that was like a shocker to me. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys were shocked. It's just crazy. I just didn't picture him to be like planning that for that long. And who knows? I mean, so obviously, if North Carolina, if he planned it before North Carolina, and the fact that he went through with that, and if he did give her the Oxycontin, that means I'm sure he was thinking about it probably weeks before that for him to actually come up with that plan, get the Oxycontin, get the courage to bring it and give it to her. I feel like it wasn't just a thought he came up with a couple days before North Carolina. I'm sure it was a few weeks before he even went to North Carolina, right? In my opinion. Yeah, Tina, yep. shoot, guys, I don't know. The other thing I wanted to talk about is about another case, but I don't want to. I know sometimes that's the wrong thing to do when we're all talking about into the Chris Watts rabbit hole. Sometimes it's not a good idea to switch. So I could always talk about the Vallow thing later. I don't know. Does anybody else have any interesting things? Any articles or videos or something that we could watch or look at as we're discussing it? Because that was about the only two things that I had to share, and then plus I wanted to do the Vallow. But if you guys want to keep talking about Watts, yeah. Does it? I'm trying to think of something else that we could share as we're discussing it, though. Aw, JJ. Yeah, Stacy. I think isn't that the name of the one that's trying to blame Shanann? I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember the name because I don't even want to put it in my thoughts, but that was the one with the new video that we all watched last week. I'm pretty sure it was that channel. Did they have it? That's what I was asking. Did she put out another video? I'm sure she did. Maybe I should watch it. Kim Kaufman, yep. That's who they were talking about in those audio yep. When his mom's talking about it in the audio, remember? In the phone calls. No, I'm saying audio. In the phone calls with Chris. And she's talking about this Kim that I guess Mark is the first one to get in touch with her, it sounded like. And Mark kind of introduced him. Mark Jameson, Chris's childhood friend. And so they said, she's been hoping since the beginning, since it first happened or whatever, she's been on his side. And then you heard her, Kim, in the video saying she's the one that hooked him up with that victim's advocate lady or whatever. I don't know. Oh, Tracy, thanks. Yeah, lives. I've been doing a lot more lives lately. Like normally I used to do, if there was a new update, I would sit there with like this new stuff. I'd do a video with it, and then sometimes it would take me like hours and maybe into the next day or the day after. And then by the time I would get it up and edited and uploaded, it was like already like 2 days old or a week old because if I don't hear about it for a few days or something. And I just learned that, what, it's actually quicker, easier, and funner, to just for these kind of updates is just to go live when they come and chat with you guys about them. And then I'm still going to be doing my other recorded videos. I haven't done any in a couple weeks, but I'm still going to be doing those too. But for like the quick updates, I like just doing it like this way now. And plus, it's easier because I used to have to go down the basement, right? So I would have to get set up, like take everything down, pack everything up, every time. And it was just like, pain to get everything set up. But here I have my setup. It's permanent, so I go live and I just come on, turn it on and do it, So it's a lot easier. I think Zeke's actually in bed already, probably with my grandma. Or I would show you him. If I'm up late, yeah, he goes to bed. I'll have to go to bed early, so he can't wait up. He's been so cuddly though. Oh, I love that. I love that little guy. He slept with me. Was it last night or the night before? Oh. Hey Tracy, yeah, I have Patreon and members. You should look into the members too. But what I've been doing now is I've been linking everything. So the members and the Patreon just will get the same stuff basically, at least as of now. So like everything I do with the members, the lives or the videos, I share the link in my Patreon too. So, but if I were to recommend which one I feel is better is I would go with, I feel like the members one is probably better because you get your name in green, plus you get all the emojis and stuff. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. And the members is just the join button. The only thing is, if you have an iPhone, for some reason, sometimes people say the join. And yeah, the join, even on my iPhone, sometimes the join button doesn't come up under the channels. But if you have a laptop or anything else, you'll be able to see it. Or share the link, Keklo. Or one Mod, will you share the members link? And you guys could just you could just go to the link, and then if you want, unless you do, or Patreon, will you guys share the Patreon or members, and then she could choose whatever one you'd want. Where did you go? Oh yeah, I still have you highlighted. Oh my god, I have you highlighted right there. Yeah, Tracy, yeah, just yeah, go check it out. You could check out the members thing. I'm sure they'll share a link for you in a minute. Grace Flores, what's up? It does, Tracy. As for now though, yeah, it does have levels, but I feel like I have been offering, when I do things, I have been offering all the members, but there's like a discount. You could get like a discount on the merch for a certain level. So yeah, if anybody's at the level where you get a discount on the merch, and for some reason you can't figure out how to do it, email me, because then I'll be able to give you the discount. Because I don't know, that I'm kind of new to this members thing too. I don't know how it works when you put the discount. I don't know if, since Teespring is through YouTube too, the where my merch is from, I don't know if they just do the discount, if it's all automatic, like through the members in the Teespring, or if it's like a manual thing. So if anybody has that discount, let me know. And if it's not working, if it's not doing it automatic, let me know, and I'll go in and just do a manual thing for you. Am I making sense, guys? Because I really don't actually know how, if they do it automatically or not. Okay, so wait, what are you talking about, Tammy? What do you mean? Wait, I cried when I found that those girls were left in dark rooms from 6:30 until... I don't know. What, who? Is this a new case? All right, so maybe I will get to the next thing, and then, you know what, maybe we could do, oh, it's 11:14. We should do it members live. I still have that giveaway, guys, I have to do. Oh, and giveaways, Teresa, we do some giveaways. I was thinking about doing a certain giveaways per level too, maybe. Maybe I'll do that for like maybe a merch or something, or I don't know, whatever. We could figure it out. But I want to do, for you guys that were in the members live last time, remember we went down the Fouts rabbit hole? I want to clean that up. And then, you know, some of the people that weren't able to watch it, I want to go through some of that stuff again on a members. Because that's something I don't know if I feel comfortable putting out on the public, considering, you know, who we're talking about. Okay, now I'm going to be confusing everybody. I know I'm doing it. Sorry. Okay, so let's get back to Watts, and then I'm going to do the Valo. But Weird Mom, what do you mean? Let us know. Dear Jesus, when you find out, let us know. Are you talking to me? But wait, oh, she's referring to the girls, but she said... Wait, let me read it. Now I forget what it even said. I thought it was a different one. I'm sorry. Oh, I see what you were saying now. Okay. Okay. Because sometimes you guys are having, like, I'm not familiar with what you guys are talking about, and I think you're talking about something else sometimes, and I sound like an idiot, but okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let me just go over the... So remember, I don't know if that's the one that I had to take down because of a copyright thing. It wasn't a strike or anything. It was just a claim that somebody asked me to take it down. Because on live sometimes I'll play some stuff. But do you remember when we listened to that thing, Lori's that recording where she talks about Joseph and how it's after he actually already dies, but she talks about how she thought about murdering him and she wanted to murder him basically. Well, let's hold on. Let me bring up a couple articles. It's all over. A lot of people have written stuff about it. Where the heck? These mouses. That is a confusing thing though. That if I just had one, okay, just had a monitor, it'd be better. Okay, let me bring up I know I originally saw it from Kresha K sent me a link, but it was from Justin Lum's Facebook. But now it's all over the media. So let me just see what news station or what news channel has it. All right, who should we read? Yeah, let's go with the logo. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. I'll just read this article by KTVB, which is good. This is good news, guys. This is really good news, actually. And this is, I'm pretty sure, probably what Annie, when she shared this. Okay, we're moving on to the Vallow case. I'm not very good at making this transition here, because that's what I was talking about. That audio that we listened to of Lori Vallow talking about Joseph Ryan wanting to murder him, but she didn't have to, so she was happy because she was implying that, well, God took care of it. I didn't have to murder him because he ended up dying. And so this got into the right hands, this recording, and now I'm going to read you this article, which is, yeah. But where's that? Do you guys remember a couple months ago where they said 4 to 6 months that Lori would be charged with Charles Vallow's death? Nothing's came of that yet. So I hope it's just not all this talk. I hope some things come of, something comes of it. Like, where's Tammy's autopsy results? I just hope it's just not like to shut everybody up and they're just saying, yeah, we're going to do it. I hope they really take some action, because every one of these people deserves justice. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I was going to kill him like the scriptures say. Death of Lori Vallow's third husband under investigation by Phoenix police. This comes after audio allegedly of Vallow sharing how she wanted to murder her late husband, Joseph Ryan, was recently made public. Phoenix, Arizona. Police in Phoenix, Arizona are now reviewing the death of Lori Vallow's third husband, Joseph Ryan. The investigation was reopened after Ryan's sister, Annie Cushing, released new audio allegedly including Vallow, in which she is heard talking about wanting to kill Ryan. I was going to murder him, Vallow allegedly said in the recording. I was going to kill him like the scriptures say. Cushing claims the recording was from an apparent religious group gathering where Vallow spoke about Ryan and their custody battle over their daughter, Tylee Ryan. He was constantly trying to get custody of my 3-year-old daughter, Vallow allegedly said in the recording. If he comes against you once, if he comes against you twice, if he comes against you 3 times, then you could kill him. It says it in the scriptures. Cushing would not reveal who gave her the recording. She did reveal, however, it came from a trusted source and she legally obtained it. The reason she released the audio was to urge Phoenix police to further investigate her brother's death. Investigators close to Ryan's case more than 2 years ago after a medical examiner determined he died of a heart attack. Oh, closed. I said that wrong. Hold on, let me take a sip of this. I forgot the D in it, which changed the whole thing. Investigators closed Ryan's case more than 2 years ago after a medical examiner determined he died of a heart attack. It's like a peek behind the curtain that shows you what this looked like, Hushing said. That should be Cushing, right? Cushing said. How she processed this, how she justified even wanting to murder Joe. At the time of the recording, Vallow was married to her fourth husband and father of her son, Joshua J.J. Vallow, Charles Vallow. Because I already had suspicions that she may have had a hand in Joe's death, hearing her talk so openly about it, it was alarming, Cushing said. It was sad. There was also an element of, I got you. KTVB reached out to Phoenix police about the recording in Ryan's case. They sent the following statement. The Phoenix Police Department has been made aware of the information and is reviewing the 2018 death investigation of Joseph Ryan. I feel like at that point, she was so confident that if she had a hand in Joe's death, she had gotten away with it, Cushing said. She never circles back and tells the group that Joe was dead. You know, she never says, oh, so I wanted to murder him, but then he dies of a heart attack just 6 months ago. This all comes after Tylee and JJ's bodies were found. Okay, yeah. So, let's see. So knowing that what we know now about the kids dying, to me, I question if this wasn't already the forefront of her thoughts. If this wasn't already at the forefront of her thoughts, Cushing said. Chandler police are also looking into the death of Vallow Daybell's fourth husband, Charles. Oh, and the Idaho Attorney General's office is also investigating the death of Tammy Daybell, Chad Daybell's late wife. Well, I didn't say that right. Hold on, I need some water here. So what do you guys think? Do you think they're really going to do anything? I just don't. I think they're going to need more evidence than just that recording, because it's not like she admitted, she didn't admit to it. I don't know. I mean, it's making them look into it, but they're going to need more than that to actually charge her. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm afraid that one, I just don't think they're ever going to have enough for that one, because it's so old and they didn't probably collect the right evidence when they found him. They can't go back and collect things that they didn't, because at the time they thought it was natural causes. So, but at least they're looking into it, so the thing is see, yeah, she might not have said that he was dead in that group, but if I'm remembering right, it's making me want to listen to that part again. It kind of implied when she said something like, Jesus took care of it, or I don't know if she said Jesus, or however she said God, or he took care of it, or something like she was happy that something happened, which I guess back then, if we didn't know what we know now, we maybe not would have caught on to what she was saying, but knowing now that he was already dead, we could catch on to what she meant by that, I think, Okay. Oh, Randy, you're here. Come on. You want to come on? Come say hi, will you? I'm going to send you an invite. Hold on. You got to. You're not at work. Wait, what is today? Today's Wednesday. You're off, right? Or you're probably not set up to come on, huh? You could come on audio. I'm going to send you an invite, so I know people miss you. You haven't been on forever. And there's a lot of people, that are getting into this Watts case. So a lot of people are watching, our old discussions, like new people that got turned on to this case. So I'm sure a lot of people would love to. Oh, really, Rianne? You got me excited. I was going to say a lot of people would love to meet you, actually see you in person. Yeah, look, Linda, who's Randy? Oh, Dark Sea. I didn't even catch that. She laughed. Ooh, see, this is making me want to go back and listen to that. Oh, you just got a nice email. I read the top, like the introduction to it. Oh, so sweet. So, oh, Jill, what's up? So, Rand, you really aren't going to come on? Look, people are missing you. And then the new people, they want to meet you, you know, in real time. Yeah, Scout Inquirer, the last time was your bonfire. Yep, I think that was the last time he was on. Okay, what? I'm trying to think what I could play to discuss. Hold on a second. I feel like I had something because we already listened to that audio. So, did you guys get to listen to that audio of Lori that we're talking about right now? Part of me wants to play it again because now I'm wanting to hear how she said that, and then you're talking about she laughed when she talked about the kids being hurt, and that. Well, let me see where I have that. These mouses, you guys, sorry. It's like I'm trying to figure out which mouse, and I keep doing the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, I think I have it on. Wait, which computer did I have when we? Maybe it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. Cool. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. Here, well, I want to play at least the first until she talks about that because I just want to hear how she says that. If you guys don't mind, just give me 1 minute though. It'll just be audio. And we could still chat. Actually, I'm gonna rewind this. Oh, it's still playing. Hold on. I just can't hear because I haven't shared it yet. All right. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I do. Audio. Okay. Now make sure, let me know. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it when I play it. So this is the audio that this article is referring to of Lori and that group talking about Joseph wanting to murder Joseph. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to play the first half. I just want to hear a couple things. But let me bring up my live real quick. And then that's about all I have to share. Maybe we'll chat a little bit longer and then that'll be it. Okay.
Yet another twist in the Lori Vallow case.
Wait.
Police in Phoenix are now reviewing the death of Vallow's.
Wow, that was weird. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I love Melanie. I just love her. When I saw her, that we were sisters eternally, and I was sent to her. I prayed for her, and who the Father wanted me to go to elevate. Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Good crowd.
Yeah, good crowd. It's just a good energy, and I appreciate that. But I'll just start by saying that I am a personal witness of the resurrected Jesus Christ. I am his advocate, and I am his friend, and he is with me. I know him, and it was a hard road to get to know him. It's not an easy road, but it's everything that I chose in the premortal life that I sat down with him, and we discussed what I would have to do to get to this point. I knew everything I was going to do, and everybody agreed, and I made covenants with all of these people that they would play these parts in my life so that I could be here at this time. And it's a very important mission. It's something that I signed up for, so I blame no one but myself for what has happened in my life. When people hear my story, they're like, can't believe that you did that, can't believe you lived through that, can't believe that you're still here. But I too, like Melanie, have had the love of Jesus Christ wash over me. There is nothing like that on this earth. It is life-changing and eternity-altering. I love my Savior with my whole heart. I have had some wonderful experiences. I have been ministered to by the angel Moroni. I have seen him. I have had lots of angelic ministry with people who wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning and tell me things to do. I no longer need to sleep very much because I'm woken up constantly by angels and giving me instructions on things that I can do to help further the Father's work. I don't know if you want me to tell the story or you don't want me to tell the story, but I feel like you do want to.
Your story's pretty meaty.
Yeah. Are you awake now? It's been a long journey. There was a point in my life, there's a changing point in your life, right? You're a member of the church your whole life. I always loved the Lord. There was a turning point in my life that turned me to the temple. And this is what I teach everybody. And my change of heart was to the temple. So I had been married to someone who was very awful, who raped my children. And I had divorced him and gotten away from him. And he had joined the church. He spoke in state conference. Everyone thought he was wonderful. He was very good showman of all those things. And after we were divorced, he told everybody that I was this lying, crazy Mormon and got up in court and said all these horrible things about me and turned it around to where the judges believed him instead of me. And he was constantly trying to get custody of my 3-year-old daughter and just to rub it in my face. And I went through a lot of years of this kind of hard stuff. And I was going to murder him. I was going to kill him, like the scriptures say, like Nephi killed him, just to stop the pain and to stop him coming after me and to stop him coming after my children. And I just felt I couldn't take it anymore. And I would go through the scriptures and find all the things like, if he comes against you once, if he comes against you twice, if he comes against you 3 times, then you can kill him. It says it in the scriptures. And I was like, there it is. There's my answer. I don't want to do anything that's wrong. I did not have a murderous heart. I just wanted to stop the bleeding and stop the pain. And so someone wise was speaking to me and said, you need to go to the temple. So I went and met my bishop, and I was like, I'm either going to turn my life to the temple or I'm going to commit murder. So do you want to give me a temple recommend? And I was perfectly honest, because at that point I had nothing to lose. You get to the bottom rung and I had nothing to lose. And he gave me my temple recommend. And I started going to the temple every week by myself, not with my current husband, just by myself to the temple, to the Mesa temple, which I love. we moved here from Texas to get away from my ex-husband that was doing all this, but he moved here like 5 miles away from us just to continue to torture me. That was his whole entire job. And Satan had been torturing me since I was a little kid. So I've had that my whole life. I turned to the temple. I started going every single week. And I had little kids and we were in therapy all the time and the kids were in therapy and doing all this stuff. So I had five kids that I was dealing with. And the Lord just taught me. He just taught me week by week. He was just teaching me and he was just so patient and so kind. I would just be in there just sobbing. I would just be in there in the celestial room sobbing. And people would come up to me all the time and they're like, "Sister, are you okay?" And I'd be like, "No, I'm not okay." And I just keep crying because I didn't want to tell anybody what was going on. I was just having my own pain. And I felt like, so the court told me that if I didn't take my daughter to him and drop her off with him as a 5-year-old every weekend or every other weekend or whatever the schedule was, that they would put me in jail. So I had to go take her to this monster, my little sweet little baby girl, and drop her off. And then I would go to the temple and I would cry and I felt like someone was just stabbing me in the stomach with a knife all the time. I felt physical pain. I felt so much physical pain and emotional pain and mental pain. And in the meantime, I was dealing with a husband and 2 stepkids and my 2 kids, and then waking up screaming in the middle of the night and night sweats and terrors and all the things that go along with everything that happens with that. And so I just turned it all over to the Lord. I'm like, I can't do it. You have to do everything for me. Can't do it. And he did. He does it all. So for years and years, I went to the temple every week. If the temple's going to be closed for 2 weeks for cleaning, I'd go twice the week before and twice the week after. Those were the baby steps that he was leading me to. Once
Okay, guys. Yeah, I guess she didn't say. Why did I have it in my head that I thought she said that God took care of it, or that he, I don't know how I thought she said it in my head, but just basically that he did it, or she was happy, basically that she was referring to him dying. Maybe she says it later, or maybe I was just imagining it. I don't know, but I did catch a couple of those laughs that you were talking about when she first says about him coming after her. She laughs, and then she goes on about Tylee, and then when she brings it up about later, she did a little laugh when she was talking about him being like a monster and stuff. So but Randy's here, guys. So, and then yeah, I got to check my emails. Here, Rand, let me add you. Are you ready for me to add you? I hope. I'll do this. Randy? Oh, you're muted, Rand. Maybe he's not ready. But while he's doing that, I'm going to look for my emails, Barb, because I know you want me to share those pics of your dog and you. Rand, let me message him to see. Yeah, she just makes me sick, like her giggling and stuff. And I know I giggle and laugh when I'm doing these lives and talking. So I guess, and I don't think some of this stuff's funny, but she's just a whole different character. She's just evil. Hold on. Maybe he's out smoking a cigarette. He said he had to, so maybe he just accepted the invite and he doesn't even know yet. Okay. So let me go to my emails real quick. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, he'll be on in a minute, guys. Oh wait, he just left. Rand. Oh well, he said he'll be on. I think he's smoking a cigarette, so he'll be on in a minute. Okay, let me find your emails. Barb, real quick. Wow. I have so many out since you sent it to me. I didn't realize. Ooh. I just have to figure out how to share these without. Hold on a second. Maybe I could ask Randy. Rand, I just got to be careful. Hold on a second. Let me ask him something, you guys. Just hang in there with me. Hold on one second. All right, I got to figure out a way to do this here. I just got to do it a different way than I normally do because of, I don't know. I can't explain it right now, but just trust me. Maybe I'll try it if this might work like this. You guys just chat for a minute. I'm just trying to get, Barb wanted me to share a couple pictures of her son and her dogs and her. But I just got to save them and get them where I could, in the right spot where I could actually share them. I'm just not going to do it the way I used to for reasons. I can't do it like that anymore. All right. Hopefully this will work. If not, I got to figure out a better way. Yeah, I guess that would be all right to do it like that. Well, now it's not letting me go to the next one. I can't, Rand. It won't. That's the thing. It doesn't let me. I wish I could. I tried to mess with it the other day to test it. But Rand, come on. Because I'm just sharing them real quick. I mean, are you going to come on? You keep popping up, but then it goes away. All right. Hold on, yo. I wanted to save them to my files so I could just share that instead of. Yeah, that should work like that. One second. Hold on, Rand. Okay, so I exit out of this. Okay, let me just share these real quick, Rand, and then I'll add ya. Don't leave. Okay, share screen. Give me 1 minute, guys. This, there. Okay, so we got the doggy. This is Barb Nagel's dog. Nitty, or what was his name again? Nitty or something? Remind me. And that's her and the dog. How cute. Oh, he got a bunch of different outfits. I love dogs in clothes. They're so cute. Him and Zeke would be so. Wait, is it a girl or a boy? I forget. I know you probably told me. Him and Zeke would be best pals, though. Or Zeke and her, or him. Aww. Oh. Ooh, don't. Sorry, it was my next picture, but yeah. Oh, he's chilling with his headphones. But is it a boy or a girl? Hold on. Keena. Boy, okay. What was his name? Nittany. Yeah, see, I was close. All right, guys. So that's that. And then we're going to chat with Randy now. Ooh, okay, Rand, add you. Thanks, Barb. Those are cute. Rand,
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
we don't get to see you. Yeah, I can hear you though.
I know. No, I'm just in the
Remember
middle
with
of.
the hair? Remember everybody's infatuation with your hair?
Yeah, but man, yeah, yeah, I'm all good with that.
Oh no, Tammy, I didn't see your email. I'll look tonight. I promise. I'll get caught up. Is it something that you want? Hold on one second.
What's up, Joe?
Um,
And hello, everybody that knows me. What's up, all you wonderful mods? So what's going on, Tip?
I don't know. No, wait, Tammy, I don't know. Yours just said get back. I'm confused. What? I don't know. We'll talk after this because I'm confused. It just is bringing up our old thread. Anyway, yeah, Rand. What did you think? Well, you're the one that sent me that thing on Chris with him and his. What do you think about the Watts potentially? Well, looks like they split it. I mean, do you think they're what do you think about that whole situation?
Well, I mean, does it? Am I speaking too loud because I'm using an earbud? I cannot find my wireless. Do
No,
I
you're
sound too loud?
No.
Okay. All right. Is there a delay?
No.
Okay, cool. If there is, or if the audio starts to get bad, I'll just stop and jump off of here. But no, I mean, what is there? Is that how it's coming out? It looks like, they're actually splitting the money for that.
They came to a
Because
settlement, so I don't know if it's like split evenly, but it looks like they're all getting something. They came to some kind of settlement. So
yeah, the settlement that I was looking at, the way I took it is that they both parties had agreed to turn the money over to the a firm, and then I'm sure from there it's going to be like a maybe just some type of agreement off the records, probably, hopefully, between the two families. Maybe that's what they mean by that. I don't know about splitting. I don't
no,
know.
they don't say splitting. They said they came to an agreement. So basically, they left it to the firm to, kind of
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
But they came to a settlement. So whatever that settlement may be, it didn't say that it was even or anything, but they just came to a settlement, and so they came to an agreement basically, and it said that they never said how much, and the lawyer, remember they said they reached out to him to ask the lawyers.
yeah. I just didn't know if there was a stipulation.
No, they did, but I don't know what it was. I mean, who knows? The settlement could have been like that. The Watts just said, "Okay, you guys can have it all," but I doubt that that's how it went. I think they probably just split it up, but I don't know how they split it up.
And there's a lot of frustration over that too, because but what people got to understand is, the Watts are. I know, guys, you're gonna not want to hear this, but the Watts, they're grieving in their own way as well. But there's no way. I'm assuming there's no way that the type of grief that the Ruseks have lost. Uh, the grief is just much more consequential here and much more worse. So yeah, I as far as that goes, I feel that I don't know how I'm wording this. I'm not wording it correctly, but I just feel that if anything, I feel that the Ruseks do have a little bit more of. I lean towards them, as far as I guess I'm gonna have to say favoritism, and that sucks because I don't want to sound like that, but that's just how I feel because there is a lot of suffering and more damage on that side than the want side. But if you're looking at it from the want side, there, who's to say what amount of suffering and damage is normal?
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
I guess I'm biased because of their son murdered these poor people.
I know.
So yeah.
I know. Yeah.
So,
I just
but
wonder.
like it's.
Go ahead. What?
Go ahead. Like I said, I've got to be objective about it because they're all human. They all got feelings, and that's the thing.
I just wonder, do you think it was civil in there, or was it like this big fight where it was like?
It would probably be tense. And Natasha Richardson, yeah, you're right. They are victims, but although he is still alive, they're still victims because in their eyes, being parents, they've lost their son, for the rest of their life. This is how they're looking at Natasha. So that's why I gotta say, yeah, like you just said, me, you know, but you gotta look at it like that. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. And I hate that saying. It is what it is. Ugh. One of these days, Tiffany, I'm going to be able to use that saying, and it's going to be at the end of a very happy occasion.
Yeah, but it seems like people don't use. I mean, you wouldn't think to use that in a happy
Oh,
occasion.
I've
But
already got one pegged out. I do. I've got one pegged out already. As soon as both Chad and Lori get accused of or complicity to murder, yeah, I'm going to be like, yes, it is what it is.
Ah,
Now, wouldn't I think it's appropriate then?
what do you think of the recording of Lori's? Well, we're jumping back. Wait, let's finish talking about Chris, and then we'll go to Lori because
Yeah. Okay.
I'm always jumping back and forth. But I do want to hear your thoughts on that recording. I guess we could just talk about it. We did just listen to that recording of
Yeah,
Lori's recording.
and that's what I'm
Lori
doing
Vallow.
now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sort of going through the feed too, and that's why I don't want to have my face up there because I'm like all up in personal. You guys could see the pores on my face, and yeah, I'm not doing that. But so at least I can respond to some of the feed too and work off of that. But that audio you're talking about, that podcast that they had made.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
no.
The one that
Uh,
I just played, not the podcast. This is it was just somebody. It wasn't the podcast. It wasn't her mailing or anything. It was
oh,
just
I thought that was
she was
still part of the podcast, just a
no,
snippet from that podcast you were
no.
playing.
This was just a group she was talking to. It explained it when I read that article exactly. It was a group of people that she was talking to. Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't the podcast.
Oh, so
But
it was like one of her little gatherings there for her what do you want, sect? I guess, huh?
let me see. Where did that say exactly? Hold on. I just said it in that
Yeah,
article.
Leonard. Yeah, Leonard Apodaca Jr. Yeah, it isn't what it isn't. I love it.
So what did you think though? I'm gonna look it up real quick. I forget exactly.
I mean, she knew. She knew. This woman knew, man, what the hell she was gonna do, and I mean, she was very, very. I just don't, and that's religion. Okay, I must not have read the Bible as far as I should have been because the religion I believe in is, if somebody, does something to you, turn your cheek and let them smack the other side or something like that to that effect. I didn't know that after they hit you twice, you can, it's just fair game to kill them.
I
I
know
don't
that's
know.
right. After we listened to this like last week, and after we listened to that, I was asking, hey, anybody that's knows the Bible at least more than I do, because I don't know it very well. I
Well,
would like
it,
to know
it
it,
says
but
to turn your
what she
other
said,
cheek,
what she
let them
said,
smite your other cheek.
yeah. So she said, "You murder." Wait, hold on. To quote it, that quotes it on this article. Hold on. How does she say it? Hold on a second.
Yeah,
It
okay.
says, if he comes against you once, if he comes against you
Yeah.
twice, if he comes against you 3 times, then you could kill him. It says in the
You're
scripture.
out of that ballpark.
I
Yeah,
have
she
never
probably.
heard of that, but like I said, I'm not from. I need to learn more of it. But we were always taught at least the basics, and you would think that would be like something you would learn in the basics way of how to. I don't know. I can't talk right.
You
I'm
think
having
that would
trouble
be the
talking right. But
yeah.
yeah, I don't think that that's in the Bible like that at all. But somebody said it was. A lot of people were saying about the Mormon Bible, maybe,
Well, that probably is actually because the way I think,
or
as a matter of fact, yeah,
not
I
the
think I
Book of
was
Mormon.
reading.
It's called, not the Bible. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, the Book of Mormon. But at least in my book that I followed, it wasn't John Smith. It was actually Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's definitely different. And like I said, they formed their book. The uh, they formed that by just collaborating with all the great positive ideas and thoughts and things that they feel is so true in their heart that that can change things, that can actually all, just do work miracles. And that's how they base it's like a stepping stone off of other people, and good philosophies for some, and for others, they sort of branch off and they go to their extreme sects. And wow, yeah, there's a lot of them. It seems like down there over there in Idaho, it's nuts, isn't it? And oh my God, that place! I tell you,
Yeah.
Idaho and Utah. Just I believe there's a lot of those off sects from the Mormon church there in Idaho. There, and up in the Yellowstone area, maybe. I could be wrong, but I think there's a
Sounds
lot
like
of
it,
them up
'cause
there.
he thought that was like the spot to be. Remember, Chad? That's why they moved there. That was
Yeah.
the spot to be for I don't know, his beliefs or whatever he thought that they had, the people he was looking for to lead that 144,000. That was where it needed to be in Rexburg or whatever. So I don't know if it's really heavily populated with Mormons. Maybe we know Utah is there's a lot of Mormons in
Oh
Utah.
yeah, that's essential basically. But and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything bad about any religion, but it's just that off branch, that radical sect that when they break off and they do that stuff, they just somehow people just I mean they're that gullible. They find a weakness and they just start preying on people like that, and they groom them, and then next thing you know, you got yourself a full blown David Koresh and magic portal with Daybell and Valo. Which Daybell, Chad, he won't even he won't even have his attorney say Lori Daybell. It's
No,
all
no,
Lori Vallow. He's
no.
done dropped her ass, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, they made sure they said Ms. Vallow, and he was there. The thing is he was there at all her court dates where she requested to be called Miss Vallow or Miss Daybell, sorry, Miss Daybell, and so Chad knew. I mean, she took offense to be called Miss Vallow. She wanted to be
Oh
called Mrs. Daybell.
yeah.
So the fact that he had his lawyer sit there and say Miss Vallow on everything. He always referred to her as Miss Bell. That was an insult. That was like a slap in the face.
Oh, it was more than a slap in the face. It was a slap in the back of the head, and her lipstick came off of her lips. Her driver's license was crying.
Yeah.
It was terrible. And if they continue to do that still, I don't feel a bit bad, but that's just pretty
I don't
messed
feel bad.
up.
I think it's funny, but I can't stand Chad either. I think they both need to spend the rest of their lives in
Oh,
jail.
they're both
But
evil. Yeah, he's got to
I think
go.
it's funny. He's like, screw you. Like she's standing behind him. I want, that's my man. And he's like, screw you. You're Miss Vallow now. You're not Miss David.
Oh, I know. Oh no, Mr. Poppin' Fresh Boy was not going to have that, and not having that.
He's shaking in his chin. No, in his chin. He's
Oh,
shaking. I mean, can you imagine him in prison? He's
no,
probably
no, no.
so scared right now, and that's what he deserves. I mean, I don't feel
See,
bad for him.
oh, I thought you were going to ask me if I could imagine him naked in prison. I was like, no, 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 quit. And
Oh,
now, see, I just did that to myself. I just, I planted that image in my head. Damn it, I can't blame you for it.
oh, yuck. I don't
Hey,
want to
Jill,
picture him like that.
Jilly, no drama. No, I'm not sick. I'm just very busy anymore. And yeah, the throat, it probably just sounds a little bit raspy because, I don't know, change of weather, being outdoors quite a bit. Yeah, yeah, I'm just staying busy. That's all. But no, I'm healthy. Thank you so much for asking, really. And like I said, man, with this phone up close, I no, I don't want no close up picture. No, ain't doing it. Sorry, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, Brennan too. But a few times, yeah, I could see how maybe because he was referring to her at that time, but he called her Miss Vallow throughout the whole preliminary hearing. I mean, he never called her Miss Daybell. So I don't think it was by accident. I don't think it was just because he was referring to her before, because there was times he was referring to her after she would have been married to Chad. I think it was there was a purpose to that, in my opinion. But Oh wait, how do I? Man, these two screens, I got to get used to it. Remember, this is the first time I'm actually using both screens. So the mouse where it's like I'm like, no, that's not the right one, and then it's like
that's
I go back and
right.
forth, and it takes me. I don't know. My brain is
Yeah.
just.
Okay.
I
So
like
do
it
you
though.
think
Once
it's
I get used to it, when it becomes more of like a, my brain is used to having like which mouse is where and how, just
right? Right.
it'll become easier. But
Yeah. Hey, Tiff, I'm going to respond to a couple of people here real quick. Okay. Shay Fisher, I think they both deserve to suffer the rest of their lives in prison. Oh, I totally agree. Totally agree. There's no doubt about it. The autopsy report, who's talking about that? The same coroner did that Alexander's autopsy, also did Joseph Ryan. Really, I wasn't familiar with that. Huh.
I didn't know that.
But there
Either.
is somebody here. Man, Tiff, you got quite a huge following here anymore, don't you, Sparky? Let's see. Yeah, and I
Turn it on. Everybody's pretty awesome here, and yeah.
oh, well, they seem to be, but my Lord, girl, you're on 6, 7 hours live streams. Oh, dude, how do you do it?
Oh, not tonight. I won't be, but yeah, no, because I have so much fun. It's like hanging out, and it's like I don't want to end, and then it'll be like I'll try to end it like a couple hours before I do. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna end it here, and then somehow we get talking about something like totally off topic, and then we just keep talking and talking. It's like hanging out, and I don't know. I just keep wanting to talk to everybody.
No, I see. Oh yeah, no doubt. Damn, and I can't find it, Tiff. There was somebody here that says something about the Mormon church, I believe it was. All they do is condone and they condone murder. I, I, I'd have to disagree with that statement. Damn, I don't know who said it now. Son of a gun. Holy
Yeah,
crap, Tiff.
I don't think
You
it's
got quite a huge feed.
necessarily the Mormon church like that they do it openly. I think it's
Yeah,
those
it's the
little
off
off
sects, the
branchers. Yeah, the off
branches. Yeah.
branchers. Oh my god. Oh, that's not even a word. Yeah,
Well, I know, I know.
so I just
But
make up.
see, you can use me as an excuse for not using good words tonight. I
No, I
won't be on
never
long
do.
though.
Do you know how many times I have to ask the live? Like I have it in my head, but I can't think of the word. Like it's there. And then I ask them, okay, it means this, or I'm thinking of something like this, and then they help me out.
Oh
I
no,
don't
I've seen it.
just
I've seen it.
I
I
feel like because
love
there's
it.
I think it's because I'm so stimulated with like, especially now having two screens. I feel like there's just like so much going
Oh,
on that I'm just like easily distracted. So when I have like a thought
guys,
of what
look
I'm
out! It's
saying,
trouble
like there's
now.
something else, and it's just like I can never stay in one spot, like in my head, if that makes sense.
You're not going to. So this is going to be fun for about a week with you guys. You guys are going to love her.
Wait, what do you mean a week? Only a
It's
week?
it. Oh yeah, you'll figure it. You'll get the hang of that real quick. You'll see.
No,
But
I mean in lives in general because the stimulation, like of everything. Like I don't know, at least the last month or
well, that's because you try to tackle all quite a bit of comments at one time, and you keep you hold dearly some of these comments that people say, and you really take it to heart, and then you start thinking more about that one comment than you do interacting with the what you were doing. So, and I get that, but that's something hard not to do. But you're going to get it if you're going to get it because you're going to find out that some of the people that do come in, you know, when they make their comments, yes, granted, they are, I hate the term, but trolls, but, you know, or necessarily it's just somebody saying something and you're taking it out of context or they're talking to somebody else and you're like, what? Oh, no, no. You're doing fine. If you're doing a wonderful job. It's a lot of work, especially when you have so many people in your room at one time in the live stream. Damn, yeah, you're doing fine. It's not an easy thing to do. It really isn't. And not with one person on that side behind your desk. You know, you need to get yourself a little office going there. Get yourself a YouTube office.
I do.
Well,
That's what I have. That's what I'm. Wait.
I mean, with employees, and you hear little, you hear fax machines going off in the back. You see two people back there drinking coffee by a coffee pot.
Have the
It won't be.
elevator.
It won't be
music.
long.
What do they call it now? Do they still call it elevator music now, or they have a different name for it?
I don't know. Yeah, please use it politically correct. There's a lot of people who love taking elevators and love that elevator music. Do not
Don't want to
do not defund the elevator music, please.
We gotta call it. I don't even know. I can't think anything off me. That's funny.
And that's okay. We're gonna say elevator music anyway.
Yeah, there you go. I like that attitude. We're gonna say it anyway.
Yeah, but I hope everybody's been good, Tiff. I know you've been good. Yeah, I've just been busy. So, but man, like I said, you do such a wonderful job, Tiff. Your live stream, I can't believe you're on that long, but I see why. And it's crazy because most of the time I still get in at the very end of your daggone live streams.
Yeah, I know. You always do, I feel like. And then, how many times it'd be like, oh, you're going to come on. And then by the time you're ready to come on, I'm ending.
I know. Oh, well.
Let me respond to Shay. Hey, Shay. Yeah, I've heard about the culpable podcast. I'm aware of that. But when I was studying that case or researching that case, I chose not to listen to it because I kind of wanted to have an unbiased opinion on it and just look at all the facts without being kind of biased to any opinions on that, which I heard it's great. I would like to listen to that, but I wanted to kind of like go over the case without kind of having that bias and just like a fresh eyes looking at it. But I had like all the evidence. There's this website that has everything. It has like all the reports. It has all the text. It has all the phone calls, the 911 phone call, and then the little parts where they have to call back. It had like I had all of the files. Like there was a ton of. I still actually have them on my on my old computer. All the files. I was going to go over all of them. I only got through like some of them. But then I kind of quit. I should finish it. I at least should go over those texts because I promised way back when I started it that I would go over those texts. Between Christian and his mom and Christian and just Christian's text, his phone text and his calls and stuff. I wanted to put them in order because the way that they are in the file, I just don't, it's hard to follow the order that they're in. So I was going to try to edit it and put it in order. But so no, I haven't listened to that yet because I was trying to go through it kind of and just give like, a fresh look at it. But I never did finish it, and I do feel bad. But I got a lot of hate from those videos, and it kind of scared me because of lawsuits that were going on.
Yeah,
lawsuits with they sued like the Culpable podcast and that other podcast, and they sued the family. Matt or not? Who was it? Now I can't even think of the names. What's her name? Oh my God.
Oh. Yeah, it's been so long. I don't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. Are you kidding me?
I did videos, I researched, but gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But they sued them basically, and so it just kind of freaked me out because people that were friends with her were coming on, and they were just saying some stuff that kind of freaked me out. But you know what? Maybe I will at least do the video with the text, Shay, and I'll try to put them in an order where it's easy to follow and stuff.
Now, Culpable. Yeah, that was a series, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was a podcast about the Andrew case. And there was there was two podcasts that got sued for like why can't I think of words right now? Hold on a second. Give me 1 minute.
You're saying a lot of words. Just not the ones you need to think of.
You looked into this case too, remember? The Andrew.
Yeah. Oh, there's quite a few.
Give me one.
Man, that's why I say it takes so much time.
So it was against hold on a second. I can't believe I can't even think of names right now of a case that I knew like the back of my hand. Like I did so much research. Yeah, Whitley and Jet Miller. Gosh, Whitley Goodman.
Oh, the Miller.
They sued Culpable and they sued the family. And what was the other podcast? It was a $47 million lawsuit for
what?
Remember, Rand? We talked about it actually.
Yeah, but I know it's. I told you I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, let alone today. Oh, wait a minute. What's today? Am I asleep again?
Yeah, Rand. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh, I'm crazy.
I just want to see what it says. It was 2 podcasts, but yeah. So I'll listen to it sometime. But I just wanted to. I was gonna finish covering it before I did it, and then I just.
Yeah, there's so many cases out there, Tip, that you've covered, and man, I still like to go back to some, but I just don't have the daggone time to do it right now. Yeah, and it's killing me. But man, the Delphi, that's really something. But yeah, I'd like to go back and do some more research and a little bit deeper into that, especially with the other stuff that's coming out, because there's a lot more that stems from Delphi, and it just spreads. And
Yeah. Oh,
multiple
yeah.
crimes,
Yes.
multiple corruptions.
Yes. Yes. They are all linked. I feel like they all have
They
some
are.
kind of link to Delphi, some of these other
Yeah,
crimes.
I assume I can
But
safely make that statement without even feeling bad about it and not knowing the evidence or seeing it. Yeah,
there are a
there's
lot. See, there's a lot that Matt hasn't talked about yet. I know I did that interview with him. There was a lot that, because he had some issues that day where people threatened him on his Facebook group. So he was kind of like biting his tongue and kind of almost scared to say too much because of the issue he had just a few hours before he came on the live, or that day. I don't know if it was a few hours.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I don't know on his part 2 if he'll feel comfortable enough to say everything, but he has told me a lot. So there's a lot more that we hadn't actually even talked about yet that in his video or to you guys on the interview. So there's a lot of crap. And I was thinking about doing a members video to talk about some of the specifics, because you are getting into like a touchy area where you don't know how some of these people will react. So I do feel
still not a good idea though.
Maybe just doing it as like a member, so it's not open to the public, just because it can make you kind of a little bit nervous, because there's some powerful people involved. There's people that have certain professions that you just got to be careful. So
yeah,
I would like.
And that's,
what do you mean, a
Tiff,
member?
I think if you're going to do something like that, though, I think you need to do it on a different platform to even be more safe, because you go into a members chat on YouTube. It doesn't matter, if you're a member or not. Somehow, some way, somebody's gonna, join and be a member. It doesn't matter, $100 a month, and then they're gonna screenshot shit and record shit, and then it's gonna be leaked out. I mean, this is just the way it is. And
Shoot, Rand, let's not give people ideas here. Let's switch this up.
well, no, it's been done. I'm sure it's been done. But I'm just saying, what you want to do is you want to at least go to a more private platform. Just conference. I guess it doesn't matter, because either way, you just got to be careful of what you put out. That's all. And as long as you are putting something out that's factual, that you have data, you have actual facts to back that up, then who gives a shit? You just come out and do it. It's not like they can censor you. Oops, what am I saying? What? But no, you can go to a platform to where you're not going to be censored. And there's a few of them out there, and I highly suggest that people start doing that, actually, so you can see shit that's not being shown completely in its entirety, I should say.
I want to Shay. Without a Warning, that's the other podcast. It was Culpable and Without a Warning. Those are the two podcasts that are being sued by I don't know, whatever happened? I think it says a $47 million lawsuit by Whitney Goodman and Jet Miller and the family, and the Androcchio family. So they're suing all of them for like a what do they call that charge? Hold on, I'm trying to see what the actual suit is called, what they classified it.
Right. It's along the lines of defamation of character.
Defamation, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, it just kind of made me nervous. And then some of
Unnecessary.
the
Yeah.
comments I was actually getting on those videos, it seemed like they were friends of Whitney. They were in that circle. So I was like, shoot, man, those could be they could
But
get back
this is
to
what everybody's
Whitney.
got to realize, Tiff. You got to realize this. Anybody can seem like a friend. Anybody can seem like a father, their father. You can seem to be anybody you want to be. I can seem to be a doctor. I can seem to be a doctor from over in India. Mom. And but that's how they scare you. But now, if it's real, then bring it on. You email me, then we'll talk. But until then, don't be scared. It's just that it is. There's so many imposters out there. So many people who just get their rocks off of doing things like this. Well, like I said, the term trolls is, what they use for that, and they really do. That's a, a problem for them. They have to go through their day just tormenting people online. That's what they get their kicks from doing it.
No, but I'm
Uh,
just saying that we know that Whitney and Jet, they go to that level where they're going to sue if people are,
oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
that's what I'm
No, I
saying. Just to see that they are taking
exactly,
the action, that it just freaks me out.
exactly.
Podcast,
Well,
so
I mean, did that podcast? I never got to hear them really. Did
I
those
didn't watch
podcasts? Did they actually come straight out and say, "Okay, yes, they did this," or accuse him of,
I mean, I think they
okay,
speculated, but I don't know how they worded it because I didn't watch it yet. But I know they
okay,
thought
okay.
that, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't see a basis if they were somehow, shape, or form maybe insinuating that they actually were involved in that, then yeah, I see a civil suit there, but and
Yeah,
that's why
but
I say
that's a
it's
gray
so
area. That's not black and white. Because
well, but
you don't have to exactly say it, but it's just a very touchy, and it's up to the judge, like how they,
but exactly, and I don't
work
think I
around it.
don't think
Well, you implied that by something you said, or
exactly. But that's why I say I don't think you just have to think before you speak, basically. And if you have something already put together, like a podcast or a video, you should review it before you put it out. And then, but if you go live and you do that, and that's one thing about going live is you really do have to be careful of how you speak and how you word things because like we stated earlier, you see the sky as blue, I see it as blue, and my next door neighbor will be looking at the sky and they're looking at the same thing, but unfortunately he's colorblind. And so it's just that's how people are, and that is just how society is. And it doesn't matter. You can speak it perfectly. You can type it in perfectly. It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to see what the same thing you're seeing and just interpret it differently because of the way their brain is firing. So it's just a mess. But you gotta try not to incriminate, and if you can do that with proof, then yeah, I think that there shouldn't be a lawsuit. But if there was incriminating damage, then yeah, especially if you're going out in social media, it's huge. So if it's shit, you started out a little over a year ago, and look at where you're at now. And I see the difference, and it's freaking insane. It's just not.
yeah. But see, sometimes if it's something that I may think that I didn't imply that. I mean, I did my best to not that others might not. That's what I'm saying. It's all up to.
Oh yeah, but Tiff,
I think it's
you
okay.
literally take.
They might be like, no, that wasn't okay. Who
I
knows?
got that, but you literally take 20 minutes to try to explain to people as soon as you say something. You take like 20 minutes just to make sure that it's clear,
But I tried.
or
I've
at
been
least to the
trying
best
not
of your
to do that.
ability,
All my
you
recorded
know.
videos, I like will edit that out or try to limit how I do that.
Yeah, but
That was my
I'll see a
biggest.
lot of comments like, "Oh, come on, spit it out already." Here's the thing. You are spitting it out. You're spitting it out in like 4 or 5 different terms or ways of phrasing this, just not to offend somebody. So sometimes that is why it takes you so long to get certain things out because you're trying to address every facet of your viewers, their mental capabilities of understanding. So next time somebody says, "Oh, come on, hurry up and spit it out already," you know, you are. And why don't you, if you're that impatient, sit back and just be quiet until she gets to the part that you want to hear to. You know, Tiff, that's why I say you're doing a great job. Don't beat yourself up and don't overthink, some of these comments. I don't even know how I got back to that, but I did. I'm sorry.
Hold on one second. When you keep talking, I have to send this real quick. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
I mean, I
now I'm
know.
gonna stream. Now I'm gonna read the stream.
No, keep talking, right? I'm
I
listening.
am.
I
I
got
am. I'm going to. I'm just checking out.
no.
I'm looking at the stream to Barb Nagel. Hey, Barb, you got some cute dogs. That was Barb's dogs you were showing in the beginning,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, she's some cute puppies. What's up, everybody that knows me? Yeah. Da, da, da. Oh, yeah, and I heard something about Chris Watts. Yeah. What's going on with the Vaseline? They found
Oh yeah,
Vaseline or
let's talk
something
about that. Hold on one second. I'm almost done with
in
this. Yeah, I wanted
underwear.
to talk
Okay.
about that. Yeah. Or you could just
Uh,
tell your thoughts on that while I'm finishing this up.
no, I don't know. I just heard about it. I was like, what the heck? Inner Peace, what's up? I didn't even know you were here, Inner Peace. I'm sorry. I haven't really been looking too much. I've been working over here on the side as I'm on the stream, but I wanted to come in and say hi to everybody and make sure everyone's doing well. And
Okay.
also to get
So
my 2 cents.
yeah. So Rand, what did you so one of his friends, the guy that he's supposedly writing a book with, and then makes calls for this Dennis Dylan Tallman. And he's writing that book with him supposedly, I guess. This guy's not in for a violent crime. He should be getting out, I don't know how soon, but he's going to be getting out of prison, basically. Which I don't understand why people are housed together when you would think they're all in there for at least a violent crime, at least in that area, wherever Chris Watts is in that area, it should all be violent crime people, right? I know that sounds funny how I'm wording it, but there's levels, and if he isn't in there for anything violent, why would he be with the people that are in there for murder? That just doesn't seem normal to me. But anyway,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe they got to keep him in a certain area, and not. And see, is he really in general population? I I don't think he
I
is
guess.
he?
I mean, what can? Yeah, because he's out there with people now, right? Wouldn't that be general population if, he goes out and
I guess
lunch
so.
with everybody? He's able.
Nobody's tried to kill him yet.
He's able to go
Nobody's
in.
tr Nobody's tried to shank his ass or stuff him in an oil tank or put him in a damn hot water tank. I'm sorry. Nobody's done that yet.
Well, thanks, Mandy. That's why I thought Dodge was one of those places where, since crimes against children, they put those same type of people together there. That's like a safer place for them, because you know how people that do things to children, when they go in prison, they're not very well liked, and
Well,
they end up. So,
tough shit.
no, I know,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I thought that's why Dodge was one of
I
those places
know. I
that has
know.
they house a lot of those people that are children offenders,
I know.
So I thought that's why he was with a lot of those people. That's
And
who he
that's
was around. So then they'd be more safe there,
yeah,
safe.
yeah.
safe.
Isn't that
So
something though? That's our system for you. We still care about even murderers. They really do because they've got to go by the law. Even murderers do still have some rights. So yes, the states protect them by keeping them segregated to a degree. If you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
So
I mean,
he still
that's
has at least that one right.
they have to be safe to a degree. I mean, things happen, but yeah, of course they have.
Yes, they do. Just ask Jerry Epstein. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't. I think he rolled out of bed or something. I don't know.
Man. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So they found his underwear and toiletries. So the two things that are interesting are his underwear, Chris's underwear, and lube in this guy's room. And then they said other toiletries that were purchased by Chris. But
Wow.
this is somebody who I guess they spent a lot of time together writing this book, going over scriptures. I guess he calmed him down when the one guy, the guard said he wasn't going to heaven, that this Dylan wasn't going to heaven. So Chris had to calm him down for over an
Oh,
hour.
hell no.
So,
There goes the body massage. The neck rubs.
don't
It's
know.
okay, Dylan. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Dylan. Things can be worse. And then all of a sudden it gets busted. And there goes his lube and a pair of underwear. He had to get out of there real quick, didn't he? No, I'm kidding. But
I mean, I don't know what happened, but yeah.
So who's writing the book?
I guess Dylan and him, and then when Dylan gets out, he's gonna publish it, I guess, or something. I don't know. That's what I mean. I'm just hearing little bits and pieces about this book from the chat, like from live chats. They're telling me about it.
Oh, gotcha.
So I don't know because they watch some other channels that I don't watch that are informed on this. So yeah, I guess this Dylan should be getting out, but he's actually asking to transfer. That Dylan wants to transfer out of Dodge into a mental facility. Actually, it said.
Damn, Chris Watts is done. Yeah, okay. He's really, he hurt the guy. He hurt poor Dylan's. Dylan's like, I gotta get the hell out of here. Please, this guy's messing with my head. They're coming up with lube every night. Not just regular lube. It's, I don't know, spicy Italian, spicy. I don't know, but it's hot lube.
And then this is another thing I was just informed on. I don't know if this has been confirmed, but just from what the chat has told me. So this isn't like my information. I don't know what's true, what's not. It's coming from another channel, so I don't know if it's facts or not. So this is just gossip rumors that you guys just told me earlier, but I want to tell Randy. So supposedly after I read that article, they were telling me that Dylan got engaged while he was in prison. This lady that was another subscriber to another channel had wrote Chris Watts a letter, and then Chris had given it to Dylan, and that's how Dylan met this. Her name's Chrissy, I guess, and I guess now she's engaged to Dylan. I mean,
oh boy,
I don't know. That's what they were. Is you guys in chat? That's how you said it, right? And there might be some new people in chat. Is that how it goes? That's what they said earlier.
Oh boy,
so I don't know.
Speaking of letters from prison, Tiff, have you spoke or heard from poor Engrafted lately?
Oh,
I still haven't seen anything or heard anything from her.
I have to go check the channel, actually.
I've been checking her site, and she still hasn't been active at all. I pray to God she's okay.
Yeah, me too.
CW is a matchmaker. Yes, he is, Gregory. What's that, Tiff?
I'm just reading. She has worked in jail. You're talking about that girl? Oh, yeah, CW's a matchmaker now. Yeah, that's funny. I don't know. I guess. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they were saying. So.
Yeah, I love that.
Wait, what does that say?
Well, yeah, CW, yeah, he was a matchmaker made in heaven, wasn't he? He's so good, he actually held a class on, relationships.
Yeah, wait, what'd you say?
Chris Watts, he's such a good little matchmaker. He actually held a class about relationships, how to keep them strong, what not to do, and what to do,
yeah,
how to keep your relationships going.
Yeah.
But here's the shitty part though, Tip. If you listen to that entire video that he made during that class, everything that he was talking about is everything that he did. Mm-hmm. Everything. Down to the phones. Everything he did.
He's talking about that video that from his school, from his college class that he talked about relationships. Do you guys remember that?
And ladies, that's how a narcissist works. They plan their shit for a very long time. A very long time.
Oh, bye, Kate or Jill. You're leaving.
Oh, good night, Jilly Drama. See, Tiff, I tell you, I bore people.
No.
Tiff, you've been on here for 2 hours now?
Almost three.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. So it's
Listen,
yeah.
I'm not going to say
As
too
soon
much
as we're
longer.
done, as soon as we're done chatting, I'm gonna end it and um yeah,
Oh,
because
you
I
got 272 in the chat room from what I'm seeing, Tiff. That
yeah.
talk about the crimes that you were talking about. I'm sorry, I just wanted to come
No,
in,
no, I don't
lighten up the
because
mood a
you.
little
I was
bit.
about no, yeah. I was about to end it, but then you said you come on. I would no. I was happy to have
Oh,
you.
okay. Are you kidding me? I
No,
was
I'm
about
just
ready to
no.
jump in at the end again.
Yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
You
thanks,
gotta
Joe.
be
Send
kidding
me a
me.
present. Thanks. No, that's great. You'll be the end, and then I'm just saying
Yeah.
after that I'm done. I don't have anything else to share. No, that's fine, Rand. I wanted
Oh,
you to come on and
okay.
say hi. And next time,
Uh,
come show your face.
I will. I will. I promise because I'm working on a lot of stuff. Actually, I'm in the
Oh my
middle of
gosh.
rooting one of my devices, so I can at least yeah do things a lot more secure that I feel more secure about. So that's what I was doing when you asked me to come in. I was taking a break and I just jumped in real quick and I was like, ah, what the heck? I
No,
haven't seen you guys in a while.
I'm glad. Well, but next time, will you be on camera
I will.
maybe?
Yeah, I'll come on camera. Yep, I definitely will for sure.
Hey, Natasha.
Natasha.
I've been seeing you. Sometimes like I said, I have a bad habit of seeing people like for a while and I'll be reading their comments and kind of responding in my head or maybe responding, but not putting it up on the screen. And then I'll think that you could hear me in my head or something. And I never say hi, but that's what I did with you. But hi, like
There,
today,
there
I do
goes
it
that
with Keiko.
psychic connection.
I do that with Keiko all the time. I feel like I see her, but I never say hi. And then, but I do that with a lot of people. I feel like
I can see it now. Next year, you're going to be doing the tarot card readings and psychic readings and 1-800 call Zab girl. $3.99 a minute. No, I'm joking. $4.99.
you're silly.
Shut up,
You're
Randy.
silly. Oh,
I
you're on
know
your.
I am.
What else, Rand? Yeah, you're the main event here. Do you have anything else
Yeah.
to talk about?
I can't be the main event because I have not created, done any crimes. Yeah, created a
Or
crime.
you're
What am
the
I
end
saying?
event, I should say.
Committed a crime. Okay, good. Now, well, I wanted to tell you about something else too. Thanks, Natasha. I know that's why I miss doing those lives side by side with you, Tip, because I don't know. It didn't matter how you know eerie or gloomy, or depressed the conversation was, or sick the case was. You and I, we could bounce that energy off of each other and still make it enlighten the mood, And
Yeah,
I miss that. I
we
really
used to.
do.
Well, remember we used to do. First of all, we started off with just doing our discussions,
Yeah,
and then we
yeah.
started doing the lives like once a week.
Oh yeah. Now you're too big for me now, girl. I cannot. I wished.
Oh,
Like I said, there's going to be times where I'll come in, Tiff, and I'll look at the stream because I've only got like a half an hour, and I'll try to help mod or see. Uh, and in some cases, uh, smack the mod's wrist, Angelina. But it's all in good.
oh, hold on one second. Oh,
Yeah.
weird mom, bye. I think I
Oh,
did that with
see,
you today. Did I? Maybe I didn't say
you
hi to
weird mom. I didn't even see her in there. Hi, weird mom. Goodbye, weird
your
mom.
messages, but I
You
don't think I
weirdo.
said it. And Shay, yeah,
Aloha.
send hey K Clo or Mod, will you send a link for a member? Look, I can't talk, Rand. See what I'm saying?
I love her
A
avatar. I love
simple,
her avatar.
a simple. Whose avatar? Wait, whose?
Weird mom.
Oh, me too. Me too. Um, I can't even form a simple sentence right now. Well, okay, so moderator. Well, one of you guys
Oh.
send put the link up for the member so Shay can see the link. Oh my
Oh, you got me rolling here, girl.
wait, is that
Damn.
I ask you guys to do that? Now I feel like, God, am I being bossy?
Oh, hell no, you're not
I
doing
don't
this.
have the link.
Quit it, Tiffany.
You guys have it. What? What? No.
I know they're good at that, putting the links up. I don't know how you guys do it. Somebody's got to tell me instead of copying and pasting. all the time. Isn't there a way you can just save that link if you're a mod and just slap that thing out there, anytime you want? They know how to do it.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why I asked, because I feel like you guys have it maybe.
Yeah, I'm over here using a hammer on a stone trying to, get the link. And man, by the time I get done putting it in there, it's hard.
I know. I guess I could just do it. I have these two. Hold on. But see, I have to go to my YouTube because I don't have it saved. I guess I should have it saved, but I think the mods do have it.
I have it saved, but I don't know where.
And wait, let me try.
One of those guys are going to have to explain to me how you do that.
Well, you have to go to my YouTube. Well, I don't know if you guys get it the same.
I've got all your links, and I've saved it to one.
Oh yeah, then you just go ahead and you just have them in a certain spot, Rand.
Oh,
and
just
then
keep them on the clip tray, basically.
Yeah,
never mind.
Have it on your notes or something. If you're on your phone, you copy it and paste it as you go. Oh, Keiko got it.
Go.
She's really quick. Okay, never mind. I was about to get it, Keiko, but you got
your
it.
mods are good. So you got good mods.
Keiko put it up. If you see it, the members. Yeah, no, I want to do a members. I was going to do it tonight, but it's getting late now. You know what? I'm going to wait till I get that one. Amy.
Natasha, how do I do that? That's the way to do it.
I want to put Amy Willoughby up. She just joined the member, but I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. Welcome to the family. But we're all family. I don't mean.
I don't want quite a unique experience, Amy.
But I have to acknowledge both, so, but yeah, no, thanks for, coming. So you the boss, Tiff Keiko. What am I saying, Rand? Oh my gosh.
You say you the boss, Keiko.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait to get that one video edit that we were talking about in the other members live, and then maybe I'll do it. What is today? Today's Wednesday, so
yes.
I don't know when is a good day. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
So they did join the Valos case, right? They are joined now.
They're joined.
Okay.
So I don't know when, because I got all those texts after that joined happened. I got all these texts, and it said Lori's court case. But remember, she has a different case going on too from the first charges. So that was going to be like the end of March, beginning of April. But I don't know, since it's joined. Remember how Chad had his in January and Lori's was April, right? So now that they're joined, no, we still have some couple things coming up. We still have the request to change the venue. So if they change the venue, they probably are waiting to reschedule the dates, because if they change the venue, then they have to go to another courthouse.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they have the dismissal. When does that come up? Is misbehaved in here? Where she's like the Valo case.
And that's it takes a lot of time. She's an expert, isn't she?
Because since I've been like splitting my time between like multiple cases, because there was a period where I was like really into the Valo, which I still am, but that's like the only case I was doing for like months,
and you got sucked back
and
into
so I
the Watts,
had all the facts. But now I'm doing multiple. I'm into I'm doing Delphi, even though I haven't done too many like new recorded videos on that. I'm still looking into that. I just have to. I think I will do a couple videos of Delphi now that we're talking about some of the series. But and then the Watts and what else? I did that. I kind of got sidetracked with the Andriacchio too. So what I'm saying is some of those dates that I would normally be on like every day up on the Valo stuff, I'm not quite as on it. But misbehaved is my point. I'm sorry. That was like a 5-minute explanation, which could have been solved in one sentence. But
that was one sentence, just a very long sentence. It's all good. It's one sentence.
But there was that dismissal. Pryor asked for the dismissal of charges for Chad. So I want to know when that's coming up soon. I hope the judge laughs in his face. Like, what? That's what the preliminary hearing was, you idiot. That's the whole point of it, to see if there's enough evidence for the trial. And they concluded that there was. So that would just be like a slap in Judge Eden's face. I mean, what? He's not good enough because he came to that conclusion, but
Well, no, what it is they did that just to buy time. This is the whole thing. It's all about time. That's all this is. They want as much time as they can get, so they can get their plan together. That's it. Valo requesting all these, everybody's documents and stuff like that. It's just a ploy just to keep buying the time because for everything that they want, they have to apply for it. And that's paperwork. Paperwork gets moved slowly, especially in the court system. Well, in any system, really. Hell, sometimes it sits on the desk. But no, it is nothing but time. But the thing is, though, is the good thing is I feel that once this is said and done, they will be charged with complicity to murder and therefore being able to be subjected to the same laws and punishments as the murderer. So I'm hoping this is how it turns out.
It's going to be a busy few weeks when they have that trial, man, because I'm going to be glued. I mean, I'm going to be every day because they're going to wait probably 8-hour days. I'm going to be like glued to my,
Yeah, and it's a shame I don't get to catch it in its entirety. I should just call up. I can't come to work today. I got to see this trial, damn it. I wonder how that would go off.
Well, no, I'm going to live stream it. So just,
I know, but if I'm at work,
no, but after, but no, that's like 8. I mean, if full days, like there's not enough time in the day to catch up if you're not watching it live.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even catch up on your live streams anymore. They're 8 hours long.
I know. Yeah, maybe.
No, it's good though. It's good. It's a good thing.
Like 6 hours, or you come across a 6-hour video. It's like overwhelming. If you're not actually there, you're like, whoa, that's overwhelming.
No, really, that's true. Because I fell asleep one night, woke up, I don't know, probably 12 hours later, and I needed to check the airs of my tire, and you were still on. I'm like, holy crap.
I know I've had people where they'll come and they'll take a nap or do whatever, go to work, come back. Oh, you're still on.
Right? Your hair actually grew like 4 inches.
A little bit, but not really.
Well, no, the hair on your head grew 4 inches. So, no, but you're doing a great job, dude. You really are. And the people that you got coming in is wonderful, and tip you're growing. You're getting big, growing. I'm happy for you. Doing a good job.
And I wanted to say, thanks, Rand. And you guys, I know I've got like some wonderful emails that I haven't had a chance to get back to all you guys yet. So if you sent me email and I didn't get back to you, I'll get there. Sometimes it just takes me a while because I do get a lot sometimes. I'll go through waves. There'll be waves where like I won't get many, and then there'll be like a wave where I just get them all at the same time for some reason. So
well, that's crazy because
I love going through them, and I've read a lot of them. I haven't got to respond to a lot of them yet, but I still have some more. I still have some to read that I haven't read, but yeah, I'm going to get back to you guys. Sometimes it just takes a minute. I'm not ignoring you.
Just let me know. Give me a heads up when you finally get to my email. It's only been like 3 months, so just let me know.
Wait, are you serious?
Oh, well, yeah, but that's okay. Just let me know.
Man, well, what's it about then? If it's already been like 3 or like a really long time, then there's a possibility that somehow it got mixed up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know there was a time limit.
No, sometimes there's not, but if it has been a while, then it could have got. Sometimes when you're erasing some of your old ones,
in the trash, didn't it?
or accidentally sometimes get erased or something. Sometimes that happens. It does, or sometimes you don't get them. Like somebody will be like, "Did you get my email?" And then I don't get them. You have to send them twice. Sometimes when I'm sending myself emails from my phone, I have to send them a couple times because I don't get them all the time. It just happens, technology. Oh my God, you guys,
no, you're right. You're so right. Seriously, I've done that. I've actually sent something from one device to another using it. Well, now I use different emails secured, so it's a different account for the two. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy what you can do.
Yeah, no, it is. Sorry, I was reading messages. Oh shoot.
Yeah, hello. Is this thing on? Hello? Oh.
The only person my husband gets jealous of is oh girl, that's cute. I love that.
Oh shit.
I love that.
See, Tiff, you're loved by many. By many.
That's like a
You
good
big home
compliment.
wrecker.
That's cute. I
Quit
like
being
that.
a home wrecker, Tiff. Oh,
Oh
there you
no,
go.
as long as it
That's
really
the
is a big,
NK.
serious home record.
That's the NK coming out in you, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
No, oh my gosh. No.
No,
Um,
this is nice to be able to laugh. I don't think I've laughed this much in a while. Thank you, Tiff, for inviting me on here. And
yeah.
I kind of love
Thanks for
just
coming.
laughing with you guys.
George, thanks. Thanks. New sub. Yeah. Yeah, Rand, I'm glad you came on. Yeah, you could. It does seem like you always catch the end, and then by that time, yeah, it's
And believe me, it's not that I'm not a lack of trying. It's just my days anymore are just consumed. I'm lucky to even have enough time to sleep, Tiff. I really am. And I'll just start to get into something, into researching something, and then next thing you know, boom, it's over with. You know, the alarm clock has gone off, and I haven't even got to sleep yet. So that's how it goes.
yeah, Rand, you don't get enough sleep.
I don't get enough
Yeah,
hours of the day.
I'll be up like a couple nights, and then then actually the last week I've been getting to bed at like early. I've been going to bed early, maybe the last few days. I don't know if it's been quite a week, but I've actually had a weird schedule where I go to bed early and wake up early, but I know it's slowly going to transfer where I'm up till 8 in the morning and waking up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should discuss a case sometime, like in depth. Is Inner Peace here? Oh yeah, Inner Peace. What's up, Inner Peace?
Yes, I had an interview a while ago. There's a couple people I haven't seen in your lives for a while, man. I hope everybody's doing okay. With everything that's going on in this crazy world, it's just so many of our very good friends. I haven't seen their names in quite a bit. So I hope I'm just missing them, and everybody's still with you, Tiff, and all doing well. Who knows? Yeah, because I think it was 5 months ago, my email to you, I was emailing you to let you know that I, I I only had 2 hours to live, and so who knows? That stuff could.
You're killing. Or listen to the choice of words that I just used after that. But no, you're silly.
See, guys, see.
That's a good one.
So if something happens to me, people, you right there. She said it.
No.
We might as well. You said something about we're going to Idaho next week. Why, Tiff? You're scaring me. What?
I did?
No, I'm joking.
Oh my God.
I was just thinking, okay, we're going to Idaho. You're going to get rid of me.
No.
Put me underneath of a shed or something.
No, yeah. I mean, that would be interesting to go to Idaho. I don't think I've ever actually been to Idaho where I stopped. I meant probably driven through it, but where like I stopped to like stay there.
I'd like to go and spend just maybe 4 days and just not pry, but just just blend in with the neighborhood, with the people there, and just strike up good conversations at a coffee shop and just see where it goes, because this way it'll sort of it'll dispel some rumors, if there are rumors. Hopefully you can dispel them. But I think Matt's got a real good video going on. Him and his crew, they're doing a really good job. I think Roy is involved in that case as well. I don't know if he's with Matt or not, but I think Roy is doing stuff on that.
Yeah,
okay,
Roy
yeah.
used to have some videos, but I think he just he said, he's not. I think he's taking a break from the videos for a little bit. But
because this true crime shit it'll get you.
I don't know. I don't see him. I think he left already. But yeah.
Oh, is Roy here? Damn.
Yeah, he was earlier because I said hi.
Well, hi, Roy. Late.
Hi, Rosemary.
And my suggested.
You don't blend. Or wait. Wow, I clicked on it.
That's terrible, Mandy.
Wait, what?
Mandy goes, I saw a video on my suggested list, tell me how I knew it was Chris Watts in the thumbnail because all it was the back of his head. So she's like, I
Yeah.
just watched too many Chris Watts videos.
So
That's
what?
so true.
I know. See, I always ask you, oh, what's the case you want me to cover next? And then you guys will give me, recommendations, and then I get overwhelmed because I can't pick. So I'm in the situation where there's like, oh, I want to ask you again, but then I get overwhelmed. It's just, how do I pick? Because it's like when I pick one, I spend a lot of time on that one. And so I don't know. I do want to maybe get into another case. Rand, do you have any suggestions? I know Barb has that Fort Hood one. I know
I
Bridget
looked at. I was
has
following the
one.
Fort Hood for a minute, but then again, I had to drop that so I could go on to other things at work. But there was shoot, I've been like trying to search the databases in our local areas here to there's quite a few unsolved murders that
Yeah, maybe
actually
we
are
could one around
that
here.
are
So we
actually
could go
pretty
look.
close to my
Yeah.
family actually.
Yeah, because then we
So
could actually go to the sites,
yeah, oh exactly. And I'd like to just start getting in
Well,
seeing what the process is and getting all this documentation and talking to the people in the area. Just do something like that.
um,
But I've been looking into some things, but no, Angelina, no hair, no hair. Thank you.
I'm trying to think. Hold on a second.
Princess, I know she's got a good channel, doesn't she? She loves listening to your channel too.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get into another case. I just got to choose one because just the way I am, I don't know if it's just my personality. You know how some channels will just do like one video, one like it just like do a bunch, but just like a little bit of a bunch. But it's like if I get into one, like I just really get into one. If I get one that is, I'm very interested in, then it takes a lot of my time up. So that's why I want to choose one, and it's just hard for me to choose because a
Oh,
lot
Tip, that's
goes
like you
into
at a
I do a
shopping
lot
store.
goes
Oh,
into yeah, and I'm
yeah,
so
I
indecisive
know.
too. So it's like
Oh, you
I
poor
know you
thing.
guys have sent me recommendations, but I'll just look into all of them, and then but when I really get into one, it'll be time consuming where it might be hard to do multiple ones while I'm still even into these other cases like Vallow, and so I'll probably only want to. Wait, why are you laughing, Rand? Because I can't talk.
No, no, Tip, I'm sorry. I am just laughing because I must have went back in the stream a little bit, or my stream is lagging. But you've got Mandy's comment up there that I had commented on, and then wait a minute, where she said she she goes laughing my ass off. I just bursted out laughing. My comment's still up about how I knew it was the back of his head. So I just called you out twice, Mandy. I'm sorry. This is just too funny. Oh man, I love it.
I know. See, I get sidetracked. It's probably up for too
I
long.
love
I'm sorry.
it. Oh no, I just shut off the live
Oh,
chat.
Kurt Cobain. I went down that rabbit hole a couple of years ago.
It's a
That
slimy little
is
rabbit hole there, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. And there was that.
Uh-huh.
Remember, Rand, we watched that really
Oh
interesting
yeah.
documentary. Remember, we were in a hotel in Colorado and we were all watching it. Do you remember that night? We were
Yes,
all
I
excited
do.
because it was like a nice hotel. And we were having like a fun, like just like interesting movie night or something. We were just excited.
Yeah.
I remember that night being like we were excited just to relax in this nice hotel and watch this Kurt Cobain documentary. I don't even remember what the name of the hotel. I just remember it was just a good night. I feel like. Do you remember what I'm talking about or no?
I do. Yes, I do. Oh, for sure. I'm sorry. No, I was just as you were talking, I was just looking at the stream. Penny thinks I sound drunk. Yeah, that's just me, Penny. But yeah, no, that was Cobain, dude, that is just crazy how that all
There's some
happened too.
interesting theory about that. Well, I'm sure there's more than one theory, but
Oh
uh,
yeah, there's a
I don't know if
lot.
you would consider it a conspiracy theory or what, but like I I'm very interested in a lot of conspiracy theories because I feel like, in my
Well,
opinion, I feel like a
you're
lot of
about ready to
conspiracy
cover one of the
theories
biggest.
come
You're
out
about
to be
ready.
true. I mean, they really do.
Yeah. Well, you're about ready to uncover one of the biggest conspiracy theories in the world here soon, Tiff. So
Uh,
kudos, kudos. It's coming. It's coming to a Zav Girl channel near you. I'll let you know when. Seriously, Tiff, you're going to be uncovering some stuff here. You're on it.
hold on a second. Oh yes, yep, Shay. I looked into that one too. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff about that, and I don't. I remember after looking into that, I thought that too. Like, I don't think I believe that. Nope, I don't think he killed himself either.
Who's that?
Chris Cornell. Look into that. There's some interesting things about how, basically the scene of how he was
Huh.
found, where it'll make you wonder. And then some of the
Yeah.
other things, like, I don't know if it'd be like rumors, or I don't know if it'd be confirmed stuff, but stuff that he was into or that he knew, that he was aware of, and that's related to that other death too. His death is related to that other one. What's the other guy's name too? That there's a connection between them two. But yeah, all right. Well, you guys gave me some interesting thoughts. Maybe I will do a one that's of like a more celebrity type, if that's what you call them, celebrities, or no, not celebrities, musician. Yeah, I'd rather call them musicians, with Kurt Cobain and Chris Cornell. Okay, so yeah, Rand, I think I am going to end it. Unless if you, well, or do you want to talk about?
No. That's another thing too. Like I said, I don't have time to do a lot of research. So, and that's I don't want to come on if I don't have any content to really give. Uh, I can just only give my unbiased opinion, and not objectively, I guess. So I'd rather not say anything.
Um,
But no, when they're on something that you work on, and I'm well versed on it, and I've seen everything that I think I've seen, yeah, I'll come on. As long as I got like 13 hours to spare.
you're silly.
I love you, kid. I'm just messing with you, of
No,
course.
I know.
But
I
it is
know.
just so fun. I mean, yeah, it's wonderful. It's a good
Yeah,
thing to see,
Chester
Tiff.
Bennington. Yes, you're right. See, these people just know how to read my mind. Well, I guess it's not reading my mind. I said who I was looking for, but I couldn't think of the name. But they always come up with it.
And there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't need me anymore. You got what? Let's see, what, 34,000 memes. You got a huge collaboration there that'll help you out. 35,000. Tiff, you're almost at 35,000 subs. Congratulations, there, girl.
I know, it's crazy when you
Yes,
think
ma'am.
about it. I try not to think about it too much. No, I do, but I mean, it's just like, whoa, overwhelming, but in a good way. No, it's a good
Do
thing
you see
because
now? Do you see
everybody's so
how she's
awesome.
trying to?
What?
Okay, now I got to make a point. Now I'm
Okay.
saying, now do you guys see how she just had one thing simple to say is, like, oh, I love it, but she couldn't just do that. She had to say it, break it up and dissect it in different versions real quick, just so people wouldn't take things wrong.
Yeah.
Because
That
it
could be
is.
called like
It's not.
paranoia, though, maybe. Some people
Well,
are just like,
exactly. It does turn into sort of a paranoia because you don't want to damage your channel, and the thing is, if you're realizing, okay, shit, somebody could be taking this way, but although it's just a simple thing is, I loved it, but somebody could step in at that moment and just ah cancel you out. It's nuts. It's nuts. But yeah, I just had that.
Well, I didn't want, the thing is, when I said overwhelming, I don't want it to be in a bad way. I meant like it's a good thing. I feel like it's like good choice of words. It's just like, wow.
I think it was.
Sometimes I feel like, wow, that's just, I don't know. I can't even believe it. It's really awesome.
It's pretty overwhelming, isn't it? I mean, what other word can you find?
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's but that's your job. That's what you do.
A negative term when it could be like I didn't mean it in a negative way. That's all I was trying to say.
Oh, then you would be saying it like this. That son of a bitch in case is just too damn overwhelming, blah, blah, blah. That's how you'd be saying that. So,
you know, another thing though, that talking with people, I'm trying to think if it's always been with somebody maybe that was from a different country, even if I don't even know if that even makes a difference. But what I use the term anxious in a different way. Like, for instance, when I was talking to somebody, for instance, I said I was anxious to do something, and they thought I was saying like that I was like nervous and like it was a negative thing, but I actually meant it like a positive way. I use that a lot of in a positive way when I say like, oh my God, I'm so anxious. It's like a good thing because it's like I'm excited. I guess I use anxious and excited as synonyms, I guess, you know? But I've noticed when I say it around other people, like text, like people that I feel like, I don't know if they've all been from, well, Ren, how do you anxious?
Well,
how would you take that?
Well, if I'm watching you and you're saying something, I'm anxious to look at these, I would take it as if you're excited to hurry up and look at the evidence you got or whatever it is. But now if you're texting, I could see.
Text,
that,
okay.
That's
it's
where the
always
misconceptions come in.
Yeah, or when I text somebody, they're always like, "Oh my God, why are you?
Why are you so nervous?
Like, no, it's a good thing. Like, I'm excited about it.
Don't you dare sweat that small stuff. Why are you so nervous, girl? And why do I always go to like a southern twang whenever I want to talk silly? I must know somebody when I was a kid. I must have been around a bunch of silly people who talk with a southern twang. That's the only thing I can think of. It doesn't make sense. Somebody explain that one for me. To me. I can't speak.
I do that too a little bit. I think from maybe hanging out with you, I used to do it. Just when I'm talking to you.
Sure. Throw me under the bus.
But what I'm saying is I feel like I'm only like feel the need to do it when I'm talking to you. Like it just comes out more when I'm just talking to you. Not that I feel like I have to, but it just comes out like talking to you. Does that make sense?
I guess so, little missy. Let me tell you, I guess so. So I bring out the twang in you, huh?
You're anxious to get something done. I take it you mean you need to get around to doing it. Yeah, that could be. I could see that way too. I think.
I missed it.
Yeah, I guess I would probably use it in that term too. But the thing is when I used it these few times with these people that I'm talking about, like specific people, like on text, I meant it like in like an excited way. So I wish I could think of the exact sentence, but I was like getting excited about something, like, oh my God, I'm anxious. So when they were just like, oh my God, I thought you liked it. I thought you were looking forward to it. You know, that's how they're like, what do you mean? Why would you be anxious? And I'm like, no, I am. That's what I mean. I'm excited.
I'm as happy as a fly inside the back of a trash dumpster. I don't know.
I'll have to check it out. You're silly. When they said,
I'm sorry, Natasha. If I'm watching you on the computer as I'm talking, and the computer is like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and I've got it on mute. Do you talk a lot with your hands? I'm watching like 5 seconds ago, and it looks like you're actually an interpreter for your own video.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing. I love it. There you go. Put a little picture of you up in the top right-hand corner and have a 5-second delay on that. See? There you go. You got your interpreter. Who the hell needs to complain about what am I thinking of?
I don't
You're wearing off on me, Tiffany.
know.
Oh my goodness, Santa Maria.
Um,
What are you closed captioning? Oh my God. Yeah.
oh, thanks, Miss Beck.
Ooh-wee.
You're silly. Yeah, I know. I got a report. I had to go and say basically the reason why I don't have to use closed caption. There's some reasons because 2 different times people said that they made like a report against me that I need to have closed captioning on my lives.
Wait a minute. You have to
I
have
have
it?
no, you don't. Okay, you don't know. You don't have to. But if somebody can make a report and then say that you have to, and there's certain guidelines, yeah, there's certain instances where you have to. But the thing
Well, then I
is, not
suggest
my
that Google.
instance. No, mine is excluded for many of the reasons that they give. So
Oh, okay.
there's no reason mine should. But I
I-
have what I'm trying to say is I have the box checked that I have closed captioning where it's available. It's always checked. So all my videos have it, but there's certain times
Yeah.
it's not. And when it's not, I would have to manually go in there and type out, like edit it. So lives, I don't edit, I just upload it. So there'd be no way for me to do it. What I would have to do with a live, if it didn't have closed captioning, is I would have to download the live. So I'd have to download the 6 hours or 3 hours of live.
Yeah,
Then I have to
no.
put it in my editor and edit it manually and write out every single thing that I'm saying and make it upload as I'm saying it, because that's how it happens. And editors don't make it easier, at least the editor I have, for subtitles. It takes forever to do a subtitle video manually. I'm telling you,
There's no doubt.
so because you have to make it come up at the time you're saying it. So it's like it takes so long.
Wow.
So and they're expecting me to go manually put it in. No freaking way. I don't have time in the day to do that. It would take me forever just to try to even copy it, put it into the editor, and then try to upload those out. Like 6 hours uploaded for some of my lives. I mean,
Yeah.
I would be all day trying to upload these things. No, it's just not possible.
So I got a question for you.
I have the other one checked. I do what I can, but I can't manually do it. It's just not possible. I just can't.
Okay, I got a question for you, Tiff.
Let me just apologize for the people that are hearing impaired. I do feel bad, but just those few ones that don't, for some reason, that aren't able to be automatically subtitles, then you'll just have to, those ones you'll just have to skip over those ones. I just can't, I mean, I don't have time. And I know that sounds selfish or whatever, but you don't understand how much time. And I spend so much time for my channel. Like I just wouldn't have time to get everything done. I wouldn't.
Well, yeah. Well, instead of complaining to Google about it, I mean, at least try to contact you. And I'm sure eventually there's probably a program that you can get that can, like Google Translate, it can, it'll work as you're talking.
Yeah, they would have to do
but
it.
Contact you, and let you take care of the problem.
Yeah, I can't though. I can't, because I tried to. The first one I got, I went in there to make sure it was checked. Then I went in there to try to add them, and you can't. The only way I could add it, especially to a live or anyway, if it's not going to automatically do it through the system, is you have to do the manual. And with the live, I don't have a copy of the lives. What you don't understand is I do the live, and then it uploads. I don't have a copy of it.
Right.
It uploads. So it's just not, I understand why sometimes it can't translate on 6 hour lives. It just doesn't.
I get that. But what I'm saying, that I'm sure there's something out there too that you can probably purchase that would at least do a active edit as you're speaking.
Yeah,
but like I said, it's probably not going to be a cheap thing. But that is the ultimate solution to that problem. But unfortunately, at this time,
a few videos that it happens with. It's just I'm not gonna. I just want to answer Megan J. That's my whole point. Is the automatic? There's sometimes that it doesn't do the automatic. I know I have the automatic closed caption. That's what I'm trying to say. I went to the settings. It's pushed. I have it always coming on the automatic. I went to those specific ones, and it was. The automatic was on, but it just didn't. That video for some reason was not. What is the word for it? It just wouldn't work with automatic for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It won't work with a live stream. Yes.
I have them, but there's sometimes it just comes up where the automatic doesn't work. So that's my point. And the thing is I got one today for this live before the live even started, and I was chatting with everybody. So they reported me before the live even started.
Before it even started.
They reported it. And it was when everybody was having trouble downloading with YouTube.
Oh, but apparently they got through to Google,
So,
didn't they? Damn.
How do they even know? Like, it hasn't even started yet. So
Wow.
I wish they would just come to me and maybe we could try to figure out something. Maybe they have some advice, but as far as putting it manually, there's no way I could do it.
Right. I mean, and if Google is now, what happens if you do your complaints pile up on you, or are they tallied for so many complaints during a period of time?
No, I know. No, you just go in there and then you have to pick. There's exclusions for having it, and mine fits more than one exclusion. But the fact that they're going in there and saying that I need to have it, it's this thing where it's like, well, they're saying that you have to have. It's the terminology how they use in the email. It's like very rude how they're coming across. So. No, because I'm excluded. I could pick some of the options. I could pick the one. There's more than one option. I'm not required to have subtitles. No, I'm not required, but I do include them on automated. Yes, when they're accessible for automated, they come. So just some of them show up or they're not, and I don't know why it is that some videos it doesn't let you do them, and I don't know why.
But to know something like that ahead of time, I didn't think you could tell whether. Your future. Well, there we go. It's the psychic reading. It's a fortune teller. The people who can see the future, fortune tellers. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end this. I'm just starting to get. Why am I getting all like frustrated? I don't know why.
Don't get frustrated.
I'm just tired, and I kind of want to end this now. But thanks everybody. Rand, thanks for coming on. You got to come on at the beginning sometime when I'm not like.
I'm gonna try. I really am.
Maybe
I'd like to get together with you soon.
Yeah, when we have a specific thing, or the end is perfect. Actually,
it's got to be a specific thing now, huh? You hear this, guy?
Explain this. For what we did now, where you don't have a specific thing, the end is perfect.
No, I know.
I don't want. Usually, if I have a certain things I want to cover, like my OCD. I just gotta. I won't feel as like relaxed to sit here and talk about whatever. So I would rather you come on at the end if it's not about anything specific. But maybe we could plan something that's a specific thing. Is what I'm saying. Okay, guys.
I understood, Tiff. I was just giving you a hard time.
No, I didn't know if you understood.
You see this, people. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here so Tiff can say goodbye to everybody.
No, you say bye with me. Oh, we could leave at the same time.
All right.
Sorry, I just feel bad that I just went off about that report again. That's why I'm mad at myself. I shouldn't have had
that was my fault.
No, I brought it up, but I wish I wouldn't have. I just wish I wouldn't have, because I feel like I came across as like a jerk, like saying I don't have time. But just go try to manually put a subtitle in like a 6-hour video. It will take you like 40+ hours. I mean, I'm telling you, at least with the editor I have to do it. Maybe I just have a sucky editor for subtitles.
We're going to blame the equipment and not the operator. I like that. Weird mom, so true.
Why? Well, it's the same thing. If I'm the operator and I'm the one that has to do it, and that's
I love you too.
All right.
I miss this.
I'm sorry we kind of rambled on, but I like doing that at the end of my lives. Actually, that I feel like that's become a kind of a norm. At the end, we just talk about whatever.
Oh, I get it. So in other words, when I come in on the end of your live, you want to ramble, and then when you feel like rambling, you're like, "Oh, Randy, I gotta go." I got you.
Wait, what?
Never mind. I'm having fun.
To have you on You're confusing. I don't even know.
Thank you.
No, I'm saying that's perfect, unless we have something planned.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I wish I did have my face on there so you could see I'm laughing my ass off. Okay.
Wait,
well, listen, everybody, you have a good night.
Randy comes on at the end, transforms the end into the middle.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was laughing at. I was like, oh my God, that's so true.
But wait, what do you mean, Randy? Explain. What did you say before that? God, I did just miss what you said then.
Oh, like I was saying, normally I always catch you at the end recently after your lives. Well, you had just made this statement that I love to ramble at the end of my lives. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's why as soon as I jump on, you ramble as long as you can. And then when you're tired of rambling, I jump on and you're like, okay, gotta go. Bye. That was supposed to be funny.
I know I'm trying to get what you're saying.
Hello? Never mind. No, it is late. I'm probably
No,
not
I'm
wording it
I'm
correctly.
sorry. Oh,
And
I'm
I'm
slow.
sure I haven't worded it correctly. No, listen,
Oh,
everybody, you guys take care. Oh
I'm a
shit,
Libra,
yeah,
guys.
I'm dropping your count big time. Look at him go. It's down to 225, 176, 37, 22. It's done. Ding, ding, ding. Guys, take care. Megan J, Angelina. Let's see, K Clo. Oh my goodness, Coda Mini Colors. If you're here, all the mods. Yeah, it's good talking to you guys, seeing you. Weird Mom, you're even weirder as the days go. But each day I see you, you get weirder. And yeah, everybody that's here, Barb, Nagel. Oh, there's Weird Mom. And the people that I don't know, Megan J, what did I say? Oh, I don't know. I'm confused now. There's too many people. That's why I don't do your lives anymore, too. Hey, everybody take care. God bless. And sleep well when you get there. And stay safe and healthy, guys. Tiff, I'm going to shut up now.
Bye, Rianne. No, nice having you. Bye. Yeah,
Yeah, it
come
was
back
great.
again.
Thank you.
On a lot of my ends, definitely. I mean that as a compliment. Never. I hope you didn't.
Okay.
Or we could just talk
I
about
got
whatever
you.
at the end. Like the end, it's my thing. At the end, we just whatever, and then you could be with me.
Exactly. No, I'm down. I'm down as soon as I can. All right, you guys take
All right.
care. God bless. I love you all, man. You guys are
Bye.
good people. Bye bye.
Bye.
I say bye
Yeah,
bye
I'm a
like I'm
Libra.
hanging up and shit. What the hell?
I do. Oh, I do too. Like, bye, guys. Talk to you
Uh,
later. I say.
Peace.
Oh, we can see you, Rand.
Wrong button. You were looking at my foot. Okay.
I'll
I'm
see
out.
you
Bye bye.
next time. Okay, bye. I'm a Libra, guys. Libra, 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 Libra. I wish he could have been honest. What do you mean, Margaret? I don't get it. I wish he could have been honest. Who? Shiny. Yeah, I'm a Libra. All right, guys. I think I am gonna call it a night, and I want to get tomorrow. I got to get some videos edited. I want to get some recorded. Oh my god! I was just, I was just about to be like, oh my god, my camera angle changed because I got real big and I look different. But that was because I had Randy on, so it was a little. And now I'm the whole screen. Wow, yeah. I think it's about that time to call it a night. But wait, what are we talking about? Signs, Libra. Who wanted to know? I was watching the stream lagged. Oh, it's lagged, Mandy. Is it real bad? Huh. Wait, what do you mean help me with stuff, Barb? Help me with stuff. I'm not sure what you mean. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this. Oh Mandy, yeah, I'm a Libra. What are you? Oh, thanks, weird mom. Thanks for yeah, you guys I had fun. You guys always cheer me up. Are you a Pisces, Natasha? Oh wait, is Weird Mama Libra? Randy is wait, I know this because his birthday is August 1st. He's a Leo. Oh wait, how many people guessed right about my sign? Thanks, Jen. All right, guys. Thanks, Linda. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Miss Bad Kitty. Good night, everybody. I'm just going to say bye to y'all, and then... Oh, Mandy. All right, the winner should make that blatantly obvious. Aquarium. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to... I feel like I have a habit of like saying, oh, I'll come on tomorrow, and then I let you guys down. So I won't promise anything, but I want to do a members live soon, and a regular another live. So definitely, I think... Oh, there I go, using those words, definitely. I should just say, today's Wednesday, so yeah, hopefully tomorrow, and I would think at least this weekend, if not tomorrow, for sure this weekend. I'd like to be able to do both, Oh, Barb, thanks. I know, it's fun hanging out with you guys. That's why it's... Oh, thanks, Mandy. See, I like that. So, that's why it's like I've been doing like 6-hour lives. The one was like almost 7-hour lives. So it's because I just have so much fun. I don't want to say bye. I feel like it's just like, man, I just want to keep talking, and I never want to say bye. So, yeah, hopefully, this weekend. If not, maybe tomorrow though. So I'll let you guys know. You'll see a reminder. Oh, Blue Mermaid. Hello. I saw you earlier. I forgot to say, I don't know if I said hi. I'm in the Eastern time zone. What time is it there right now? You're like a 6-hour difference, aren't you? Usually I think from the UK, if I'm remembering right, or maybe, well, let me know what time it's, because right now it's 1:22 a.m. Yeah, Barbara, I'll have to look into that case you were telling me. And then I know Bridget has been sending me this case. And then also that Sergeant Melinda, I haven't seen her in a while, but she's been emailing me about a case. I want to watch the video she sent me too. So I'll have to look through them all. And maybe I could just like at least do a little bit of all of them, but then the one that I really get in depth with will be one, and then I could at least look into the other ones, I guess, not I guess, but I'll do the best I can to cover as many as I can. They might not be all as in depth as all of them, but all right, guys. Leo's are getting fair amounts. Oh, thanks. I think I am gonna end it. I'm gonna have a little snack, and then look, see, now I'm talking. Randy, you brought it out in me. I just got done basically hanging out with Randy, and now I'm talking with an accent when I just want to be silly, I guess. I don't know. I guess it is. I feel like it's something that he does, and then I picked up from him, and then when I'm with him, I do it. All right. Good night, everybody. There we go. Aquarian. Aw. Thanks, Cheyenne, Miss Bad Kitty. All right, guys. Everybody say bye to everybody. We will talk. Aw, Barb, thanks. All right, y'all. Yeah, we'll talk to you next time. Bye. Everybody have a good night. Oh, no. Wait, hold on, Interpeas. What did you say? Man, see, I don't know. I don't have my YouTube one up. Sometimes my StreamYard skip. Shoot, I don't see it, though. Wait, why? What do you mean? Were you guys talking about that? that case or something, or let me see. I don't know, y'all. I don't see it in her piece. Shoot. Well, I'll go back after it uploads. Oh, okay, cool. Ooh, I'll go check that out. Thanks, NRPs. I see it now. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna go look at that right now. I haven't seen her around. I kind of miss her. But no, actually, she has been emailing me, so I'll have to respond after I watch because I didn't get to watch the videos that she emailed me yet. So I'll wait till I watch them, then I'll respond to her. Okay, guys. Well, over and out, Angelina. I'm really gonna go now. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait, I have to do it on this one. Okay.